Hello! Welcome to Rolling Escapades episode number 55. I didn't fuck up.
I know, I was waiting.
We're playing Storm King starter campaign, still, obviously. Dungeons and Dragons. YouTube VO. SEO, whatever the fuck it is. Our sponsor is Destai.
I zoned out for a second. What the fuck's going on?
Don't worry.
Okay.
Makers of fine chainmail things. People have dice bags. My dice bag is inside. I don't actually have a dice bag with me. I just left it inside. So, woo, chainmail dice bags. We've all got cool little key rings, which are pretty sweet. They make a whole bunch of other stuff, just chainmail things, jewelry, dice bags, key rings,
Necklaces,
custom
pendants.
orders. Yeah. There's a link down in the description. Go click on that, and you can explore the various wares that they offer. Because we now know the winner. Congratulations, Ross, for winning the dice bag and dice. You might have it by now.
Probably not.
Probably not. It's probably still on the way.
Yeah, it'll be on a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew that was coming.
Yeah. So you might have it. You might not. It's on its way. If you haven't, probably. It's really hard to say things. I don't want to say things definitely in case shit goes wrong.
Because you know what shipping's like.
Yes.
Also,
Yes.
yes. We hit 100 subscribers today.
Woo!
Or last night. I don't really actually know the time, but 100.
Yesterday afternoon, I just didn't tell you anything.
Oh yay! Yesterday. I don't check it very often.
I check it on a daily basis.
So woo! That means we have like a
He's on mine now.
custom URL now. So you can actually, it's our address at the top is no longer just a series of letters and numbers. It actually says youtube.com/c/FURN gaming.
I think you can just do /FURN gaming.
You can have one.
I didn't even think you need the C.
Possibly when I went earlier, I put in YouTube/FURN gaming. It took me to some random person's account.
Oh, interesting.
So
The more you know.
Does this mean my hoodie and t-shirt is now out of date?
No,
no,
because
but
that still works.
Oh, okay.
Because that's me.
Yeah, that's a redirect. So, but yeah, ooh, that's pretty cool. So thank you for all of our 100 subs that aren't the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 that are us.
No, we're not in that.
Thank you for the 90 people who have subscribed to us. Let's call it 80 to account for the other people that we know who've done it for us as well. 80 people.
Now, all of you 80 people, go and like force us upon everyone you know.
Yes.
Let's get this snowball
Spread
rolling
it like
in
the
bigger.
plague.
Speaking of plagues.
Care?
Oh,
Perfect segue, but no,
Yeah,
never mind.
It went straight over my head.
evidently. It's fine if there is like a pandemic, you might just not make
I've
it.
just got the tracks.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh.
There we go.
That might not be out yet though.
No, but it's
But-
coming.
Teaser!
Soon.
TM. Someone seriously needs to trademark that.
Yeah,
Really
do.
should.
Get on with it.
Trademark soon TM. Wow.
Yes.
I feel like that trademark will fail.
Maybe.
So, are you trademarking soon or
No,
trademarking
soon TM.
So it'll be soon TM.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. Only until it's actually like properly trademarked, then it's soon TMR.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. Technically, you can put TM after it anyway, even if you don't submit the application because you're like, I'm going to be doing this.
Yeah.
Trademark clause.
So yes,
Anyways.
soon TM there will be a new series of some of us playing Pandemic Legacy Season 1, which is a fun clusterfuck of a game. If you've never played the game before, have no idea what it is. Hopefully you know what Pandemic is. But the original Pandemic is you're a team of scientists trying to find cures for 4 diseases. Pretty simple. This version you can only play the once because you have to rip cards up.
Well, you can play it at the end.
Well, you can play normal Pandemic
funky
at the
board.
end, yeah, just with a fucked up board.
Wait.
We
I
put
could do
stickers on the board and they are permanent. We have an entire page of rules we don't have yet.
No, one of those rules are there now.
Oh, we have a rule now. We have one of the page of rules. So actions that you take in the start of the game affect how the game plays later on. It is a continuous game. We have done well initially.
Such far, yes.
Ish. ish well. We're not going to do well in our next mission. But yes, go check that out if it's out now. If it's not, it will be out soon. So, yes.
That means I'm in the middle.
Yes.
It feels weird.
It's within my
Oh, obviously we're down in Andrew.
Because
Or he's changed. And we're down to swim.
Well, no, because
Or Ivan is to swing.
Or
because
he's
a
changed,
spy.
and we're down to Sam.
Yeah.
Or we're down to Nathan.
Yay!
It was the camera all along. Fucking hell.
Fair enough.
I feel like that needs to be gift. You just slide into the shot like that. Then running off.
There we go. I'm going to throw caution to the wind and say I'm going to announce it now because I'm thinking in 3 weeks' time it should be organised. Friday the 25th of August
Right, okay.
until
you didn't get
Sunday
that?
the 26th of August.
I thought you were just like,
It
no,
could
it's not
be
gonna-
fucking anything.
I honestly thought you were
I'm
like,
like, I think it may be, but...
I'm going to announce it now. I'm going to eat my first human.
That was it. I was like, he might be being like, yes, I'm actually going to consume a human. I have bought a child, flying here from Cambodia. I'm going to have it with some
Tea.
mushroom sauce and a lot longer.
Oh, come on. If you're going to make a joke about me eating something, at least do it properly. Fucking barbecue sauce, man.
And a nice Chianti?
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know, I think maybe vodka will go better.
Ugh. That's
So
a
stick
different
with being
story.
British and tea.
Tea. I suppose I can spread it. I have pate. Spread it
Oh,
nice.
human pate.
Moving
reference you
Anyway,
infidel.
Friday the...
Friday the 24th of August, 12 p.m. British summertime,
Yes.
Yes?
until Sunday the 26th of August,
Sometime in the
sometime
afternoon.
between 12 and after that, British summertime p.m. will be the running of our 2018 fundraiser. We're going to do 48 hours plus, because it's probably going to be plus.
It's probably going to have like 50 sitting.
I mean, at the moment we've got an estimate of 50 hours,
Yeah.
assuming everything runs to schedule and nothing overruns.
And there's no tech issues.
Well, we might have some things underrun.
Fuck up.
We might have things underrun, but I don't think so.
It depends how they go.
It does depend on how they go. I mean, even the like really long things, the 40k and the fantasy, I don't think will underrun because they're going to take so long to set up.
I thought you might have had the setup ready beforehand.
We have half an hour.
Oh.
We'll set the board up, but we've
Yeah.
got to deploy.
Yeah, that's going to take longer.
That's going to take a really long time. So yes, 48 hours of board game and tabletop gaming. We're raising money for Mind again. Assuming we're organised, there should be an actual donation page live at the point this goes down, which I can set that because I already have.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, we got to do that as well.
Yeah, that's fine. I only know we're going to do it now because my Facebook memories last week appeared with last year's fund.
The only good thing about Facebook.
Yeah, it appeared to say, oh yeah, this is the first time you posted that link last year. Like,
I
oh,
lost the game.
oh, we're really shit this year.
Bastard. Which one? I lost the game.
Why?
Because of him.
That post appeared recently and I deleted it.
No, why would you do that?
Well,
Because it's made him lose it like 5 times.
the first one, the one of, oh, I've just accidentally lost the game, or whatever it was, the one that wasn't so bad, I've deleted that. Now I need to wait for the next one that I think will come up this week or next week, where the message is, ha, you all just lost the game.
So the viewers have now.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry.
Not
Anyone's,
sorry.
anyone's still playing.
You can't not play.
Yes,
Once
you
you
can.
know about it, you have to play. There is
No,
no
no,
not
no, you
participating.
Don't participate.
That's not
It's an option because I don't. Anarchy reigns.
But yes, so assuming,
lost the game when you
the
think you're not.
page is live, there will be should be a link in the descriptions for where you can go donate.
It'll be over on Twitch. Just
It will be on Twitch.
we
Twitch.tv
might try
/FURN
and dual stream to YouTube as well. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, well, it depends entirely on where we are, what we're doing it with, and
Yeah.
other various
Things
logistics.
and stuff.
Yeah. There will also be probably on the
He's giving away
Just
chocolate.
Giving page.
Oh.
Not Just Giving. It won't be Just Giving.
No.
It'll be
Virgin Money?
Yeah. On the donation page, there will be a sort of timetable and that will also be dotted around on social media. By the time it goes out, until it's done, it's probably going to be the pinned tweet on Twitter. So you can easily find the stuff. Probably pinned on Facebook as well, if you can pin stuff on Facebook. I think you can. So it'll be nice and easy to find. Speaking of, go look at our Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. You should go like, follow, and follow. Yeah.
Just do the thing.
Also subscribe.
Liam knows Instagram very well.
I use Instagram loads.
Yeah, sure. I'm really enjoying your posts.
Sure.
My post or FURN's post or both?
Yes.
That.
Yeah.
But then I'm
James,
not
you owe me a
talking
Coke.
FURN has more than I do.
Or a Mars bar.
Or a Mars bar.
That's announcements. Go donate
And join us.
and join us. Yeah, join in for the 48-hour clusterfuck. It's going to be a clusterfuck. We're going to need people to come and talk to us whilst we try not to fall asleep. We're not staying up for the whole 48 hours. I
Good
will
to
clarify
point out.
that right now.
I don't know. I might challenge myself.
No. It is being shifted.
I did that last week.
Well, me and Nathan has shifted it, and everyone else has volunteered. Apart from a couple of things where we've told people you're playing at this time because it's the only time it fits into the schedule. But that's not too bad. So yeah, go watch the stuff. Tune in for the things you want to enjoy, and keep us going for the whole duration. We're going to be tired and dead at the end of it, cranky as fuck, and hate everything and everyone. You don't want to miss it.
What's new?
I know.
Exactly.
Last week,
More broken plates.
did we break a plate?
No, there might be.
That's true. I suppose one is more than none.
Exactly.
Last week, you guys interrogated a child.
Yay! Successfully.
Some may say intimidated.
Yep. I mean, the child was scared. There was something
Encouraged
like
with violence.
there was something that barely came up to like halfway up his shin with a knife against his balls.
I need an adult. I am an adult.
Oh shit!
So you got some information from the child.
You make it sound so bad.
It's almost as if I'm doing it intentionally. You had the child summon a giant and butchered the giant. However, in doing so, you got spotted by all the other giants and a big colossal melee. No, it wasn't melee. There's like fuck all melee in it. Clusterfuck
Bloody
fight
range.
exploded. And you guys took a bit of a beating.
I'm actually on full health. So am I.
8 under max.
We didn't take that much of a beating.
I killed you quite a lot.
How much are you guys on?
Yeah, the people at the front line took a bit
Yeah,
of a
the
beat.
front line got fucked up.
Yeah, but I
he
don't
got
care about
several
front
boulders
line.
chucked at him.
Several. Right?
Oh, well, the only one's giving you your sneak attack. So they're shooting tic tacs with a short bow.
I could try shooting tic tacs if you want.
90 damage. How the fuck did you do that?
Great with a tic tac.
Straight in the eye.
Yeah.
Vulnerability to mint. Vulnerability to mint damage.
Mint giant.
So, yeah, that was essentially that last week. It was just one big brawl.
You nearly said giant brawl, didn't you?
I did.
You should have
I
gone
should
with
have
it.
stuck with it.
giant.
It was just one giant brawl from
Firing
start to
sweet
finish.
It's a massive, like a shotgun blast bullshit. a cone attack.
So,
corns just
you guys are
corn shell.
dotted around in various places inside the foundry, I believe.
We were next to each other.
I thought we made our way back to
Most
where
of
the
them-
kid was.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. No, you guys did all go back to the kid. That's right. You're back to the crying kid in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Is
He
still
should be a
crying?
hostage.
He's still crying, whimpering in the corner.
Cool, fine. That's okay.
Wait, is that our cue to
I think
go?
we should rest.
Yes.
Yeah, that's your cue to start.
That's a quick question. Did we see any dwarves in the big room?
Again, or
No.
Because I remember there was the one who was hanging over his ankles.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna
He
sit
said
by
he
the
lets him
kid.
go.
Yeah, not in the lava. Or the molten.
He said he didn't
whatever.
kill him, I think. He actually
Yeah.
said that.
Yeah, the lava did.
That's fair.
It's like a master of word
It's
game.
almost like saying guns don't kill people. People don't kill
Guns
people.
don't
You're
kill
just like,
people.
oh, the gun did.
I think the gun.
Yeah, although I was holding it.
Guns don't kill people.
The lava killed the person, but I wasn't just purposely holding him over it.
Should we attempt to rest?
I think we should
I
probably
need
try and
to
rest.
rest.
I'll watch.
I'll watch.
But I don't actually
Someone
I don't
should.
benefit really much, apart from maybe a hit dice.
you want me to do the
pair
Song of
you
Rest,
should
or-
load up
Who
buckets
isn't
so as
hurt?
not to annoy the orcs.
Do you want?
I was asking, do you want me to do the
Do you want?
Song of Rest so I get extra d6?
What are you on?
I'm alright.
You're hurt. Okay. How many down are you?
Between 1 and 76, 56.
I love that thing now. Ever seen that post?
Oh yeah, we should do watch.
Theoretically.
Yeah, we'll watch.
Fenrir has taken no damage.
Oh, me and Fenrir will take watches. That's it.
I'm staying by the kid watching.
You take a rest. Just
Don't you regain
Fine.
sorcery points so you can get more spells?
No, that's long rest.
you might as well just take a one.
I might be wizards that get half their spells back, isn't it?
What are you?
Sorcerer.
Perhaps two people not resting
Yeah,
should
D6.
load
Wait.
the buckets, so the orcs
That's D6.
don't wonder where the dwarves went.
Is there anything to actually put into the bucket?
Yeah, there's also stuff
There's a
left.
small giant.
He needs to be hostage.
We're keeping that.
As he's got around.
Daddy! Watching or loading buckets?
Are you actually taking a rest?
No, I don't need one. I am on full health.
Does Song of Rest run for the whole duration
I think
of One second.
Completely forgot to pick this back up.
Take mine off the top. Oh, no.
Yours is not much higher than mine, so might as well just slide mine out.
The Song of Rest counts as hit die. When you
Just
roll.
slipped out.
Oh,
yeah?
so he rolls
Slip in.
dice and everyone then picks that
But then,
extra.
so periaptive wound closure, for example, it runs on hit die.
No, it
No,
doesn't.
it's
Probably
not
doesn't
hit
like
die.
that. Yeah. And it also doesn't benefit your Constitution modifier. When you add
No.
that
No,
either.
you just get the value of the d6 that the bard rolls.
Oh, you roll D10s.
It's actually a d10 I give them
Oh,
now.
d10.
But it's when you use the musical ornation to help us your value during a short rest.
Doesn't give a time.
Yes, but hit dice happen at the end of a rest, at the end of the short rest.
So it's only, yeah.
So no, my reading on that is it's
Yeah, it's the entire
play the
rest.
entire duration. Yeah.
I mean, it's an extra like D something.
It's a d10.
It'll be fine.
Alright,
So
yeah,
is
I'll-
it you're doing a Song of Rest instead of taking a short rest?
I don't need a short
He doesn't
rest.
need one.
You can
He
do it
has a
as
full
part
health.
of a short.
Oh, how are you doing with
No, I'm not asking about you guys.
Oh, that's
Say that again?
So
Actually,
you might need a short rest.
You can do it as
I
part
have
of a
used
short
2.
rest.
So I could do a Song of Rest
5.
and a hit die at the same time.
Yeah.
You'd get them back.
Yeah?
I might actually
Yeah,
take the full
right.
thing.
But
'cause-
if
You can only do one Song of Rest.
only one song of rest
Oh,
applies.
And
And
if
if
I,
I-
if I
His is
say-
a
Here's
more
a
powerful-
D10, yeah,
his is a
that
more
makes more
powerful.
sense.
Plus, I
Alright.
would regain my bardic inspiration, which I've used 2 of.
Yeah, you might as well take your short rest
so you
then.
might as well
So
take it.
Yes, I'll
you
take
two
it.
aren't.
And neither's Fenrir.
Neither's Fenrir.
He
I
might-
could.
He's down 8, so he might as well. If Fenrir and me both haven't, one of us watch, one of us load.
I mean, we haven't loaded so far. Worst case.
Yeah, but how long's it been?
About
It's
10
actually-
minutes.
It's
Yeah.
been longer
Longer
than
than that.
10 minutes.
Been
It's
like
been like
half an hour?
20-25 minutes at this point.
As long as we
And
start,
the-
so I assume people won't come
You
first,
you already had the kid come investigate because he wasn't receiving stuff, and he was at the end of that line.
It's like, is it too late to start loading it again?
Probably.
Well, it could mean there were intruders that have been dealt with.
It still might put off a potential investigation.
How quick are the buckets?
Unless we want to rest
Um,
up the tunnels.
you were told by the kid it takes 15 minutes for the buckets to go around the entire system.
I'm just thinking whether or not one person can feel like if one person could do the job on their own.
There were 6
Um,
dwarves, so
I think there were 4 dwarves.
Oh.
Yeah, so I mean, at least something would be in there. They'd be less suspicious.
Yeah, even if buckets aren't full, as long as there's something in each of them.
Yeah.
Or every other one's full.
I'm wondering whether my Song of Rest would actually work in the extremely loud room.
Yes.
There were 4 dwarves, and they did have both their ankles and arms manacled.
Oh, so they couldn't do very much.
So one large humanoid should probably be able to do the job.
Yeah.
But if we have 2 standing around doing nothing, then
Yeah, but I could do a watch.
I know
I
what
can
you're
keep an
saying.
eye.
So you'd be watching
So
down the
there's
long
one.
corridor.
So
Say Fenrir and any other one that's just not doing anything other than a watch.
No, everyone else is resting.
I didn't think I thought only myself needed to rest with hit points.
Everyone.
Hit points.
So
Hit
the
points.
bard,
Yeah.
the bard is doing Song of Rest, so you get more hit points. Everyone else needs hit points,
And he needs the inspiration.
and he needs
back.
his inspiration back.
Okay, cool. Then maybe we should go up the tunnel.
So if I get him to give me an inspiration, can I add the inspiration to my Song of Rest dice?
No, it doesn't.
No, because you
No,
can't.
it's
You
just,
can't.
you add it to a
inspiration
D20 roll.
gets- Yeah, inspirations get added to D20 rolls.
So until your Song of Rest goes to being D20.
Some of the rest doesn't hit D20s.
Yeah.
Also, to be fair, it's not D20 rolls. It specifies attack roll, ability check, etc.
Yeah.
So you say D20 for simplicity.
Okay, cool. So you're watching,
I'll watch.
and we're resting.
And you're resting. So
Cool. Where are you going to make your watch?
I'm going to stand somewhere down that tunnel where we. I want to be able to see the doors to that gantry.
No, you don't get your bench by yourself. Well, I'll just check them.
You didn't roll two.
No. It's unfortunate. It would have been funny if I had, because then it'd
Maybe
been like.
whoever takes watch should do it where the bodies of the giants are,
What down?
because they will see the giants approaching them well before they get hit.
But because
Whereas
of the
here, we will not know they have found the 3 bodies we've left in the other room.
because of the travel through the other room, they will not be able to run the length of that room before getting caught because of the trouble on the gantry or getting up to the gantry.
Well, as it is,
Whereas if they stand on the end of the gantry, they can see the entire length of the room and see if anyone comes in.
No, that's what I'm thinking.
so we shouldn't have an early warning because it's difficult for them to run back very quickly.
What I'm saying
Because it
is
won't be an early warning. Because if I stand at the end of the gantry,
It takes
I'll
them
see
about
them as
10
they get into the room, and I can get back to you. If I stand on,
If they go the whole way into the room, like what if they just see from the doorway, oh look, there's 3 dead bodies in there. So we didn't exactly move them, they're
No.
giants.
but it would take me 3 turns to get to you, and they're faster. I think.
But that's 3 turns to get to us as opposed to we just never know they found 3 dead bodies.
I
Well, yeah, if
guess.
they see a dead body, they're likely to investigate and find out how it died.
Really?
So
If you see a dead body in this game, you go up and see what's wrong with it.
Fire giants aren't. Do you guys have the information on fire giants? Fire giants are not stupid. They'll spot something is wrong
No,
and be like, oh, there's 3 dead fire giants. In fact, there'll be from that room they're in. They'll be able to see
Any ogres?
4 bodies because you've got the one that you've left in the doorway at the top of the gantry, the one beneath that, and the 2 at the other end of the room. If one fire giant walks in and goes, oh, there's 4 dead fire giants, they're not going to walk further on their own. They're going to go get 5 fire giants
So the
and
gantry goes.
walk in with more numbers than the people who are dead.
Specifically 1 more than the 4 dead bodies. So
Yeah.
they can handle 4, but what about 5?
N
Well,
plus
that-
1, man.
actually-
N plus
They
1.
handled 5, what about 6?
that would make it sick.
We don't
You're
have
gonna
6
get
left,
5.
sir.
So the gantry
But, like-
goes boom, 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 boom.
Yes.
Then there's a door below it.
So the gantry goes around the exterior of the room. There's the passageway that leads into the room you're in, this end. Over this side, there's a tunnel here that leads to a set of staircases.
Mm-hmm.
A set of staircase that goes is a spiral staircase that goes down, at least to a
Bless you. It could have been better that way.
Sorry.
that leads to another tunnel on the lower floor that goes out to where the foundry actually is.
Mm-hmm.
Also at the gantry, at the other side of this U, there is a door.
So I guess we'll stand at the bottom of those stairs, don't I?
And then right next to the lower level,
I could make you invisible, so if you stand in the middle of the room, they won't actually be able to see you.
How long does it last?
An hour.
Oh, what?
on the lower level, there's the tunnel that leads to the staircase. That only connects to itself.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't go anywhere. There's a set of double doors
I can cast
next to
recuperate.
that, and
Hour.
also because I've only been using one map, and the map is in
rest
2
inside
different
the
places,
recuperate.
I mean,
that you will.
How many can it hold?
To be fair, you guys probably weren't aware of it at the time. At the side of the room that you're coming from, there is another set of double doors.
Where would we hide the rope?
You can put it up.
So if I stand at the bottom of that,
So you're invisible.
There's nothing
in
up there.
staircase.
Okay.
If you stand at the bottom of the staircase, the
as soon
only
as the
thing
short
you are
rest
seeing,
ends,
we
we're
get
going to
chucked
check
out.
tunnel for a small section of the room. You won't see any of the
This is a
doors
seer.
open. They don't line up.
hang
You're
on.
standing-
That's how far
There's
off
the,
the ground is
the,
it?
the,
If
the
you- 50
staircase
foot.
from the room
Can I have a
is
look at the map? Just because I can't visualise it.
Up to 60 foot.
right. You've
So,
got
Kind of
can
why
lift
I had
5
trouble
foot.
trying
Yeah,
to
put
visualise
5
it.
foot
like
back.
last
there's
time.
two-
Fucking
there's
idiot.
1 foot.
There's two new
Why are we going
Right.
5?
And it's giant size, so make it worth it.
you've got
Don't think you can get giants in there.
Do you have to climb the rope? to
8
get
medium or
into
smaller.
No, I was talking about something.
gantry.
it? Do you have to climb the rope to get into it?
I don't think you do.
That's the tunnel to the room that you guys are in.
Mm-hmm.
There's that other little gantry bit, like there.
Mm-hmm. And that's got a door as well, yeah?
This is just open.
Oh, that's just open.
It's just open that goes down like that. There was a door here
Mm-hmm.
on this level. There is a corridor here
You get what I mean?
Only
So
way
you
you
could have
go
like
that opens
you
into
could
a
have it like
room
a
that
centimetre
has the
drop off
stairs
the floor.
there.
We'll be able to see anything.
That's the
You
top
can't see
level.
anything out of it anyway, though, can you?
3 foot,
can.
about
Directly
3 foot by
beneath
5
it.
foot window centered on the rope.
Well, you would still be able to see something off the floor.
Not if you're already in, you just see the
Not
floor.
compared to 60 foot up. Remember, we're in a building
God.
anyway, so we can only go a set amount up anyway and see within the room we're in.
Staircase.
Just
So
in the
windows-
doorway so you can see if anyone
That's a
walks in.
40-foot long
It
corridor.
doesn't matter how high up you are if you can only see in the same
Um,
room you're in.
There's
Well, actually, either way, even if we do it 60 feet up,
Double
you can just
doors.
further forward.
there.
I would rather not be using all my spells doing that though.
One spell.
Yeah, but I've only
That's
got
just
double
5
doors.
so you
Remaining.
should do that. Yeah.
I've used about half my spells.
Right, okay, so if
Oh, you
I...
better use a second.
I mean, this
level
I
means
don't know
that we
whether-
definitely get our rest because
Like the
no one
actual
knows we're there.
machinery in this room
Yeah.
is, but if I stand
Exactly.
there, can I see...
So it cost me a second level and him a
Like,
first.
if I stand in that like gap there,
Do I
am I
have a
able
second?
to get a
Yeah,
line
2 more second level spells and then I'm out.
basically of the doors?
Stand where? Sorry. Here.
Like yeah, in that doorway, that tunnel entrance.
I didn't even realise he was drawing that.
It's because he said like there were 4 different doors, and I was like, no, I'm lost.
You cannot because this
That's in the
smelter is
way.
in the way.
Well, those
Yeah.
circle things with the
So
They're
if I was to
smelters.
stand
Oh.
instead, if I was to stand there,
To stand up here, you could see. Yeah, you'd be able to see
I
the,
can see
the
both.
3. The or the 3.
sorry, yes. All right, I'll do that then. I'll stand there so I can see all 3 doors.
Do I be
Okay.
invisible or?
No, I'll just hide behind the because it's
There's rope trick second level.
it's
Oh,
got
yeah,
the
there's-
gantry's got a like a
It's more for when you run away from them.
fancy bit.
I've got 2
yeah.
more spells. Which are both
Well, yeah,
second
but
level
like
spells.
it's not. You're talking like gaps like that.
chicken wire.
Most of my stuff doesn't count
Oh.
as spells, really.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
fuck it. It doesn't matter.
It's essentially just a handrail.
Okay.
So we could set up rope trick at an extra moment.
I don't
just
think
means
it's
no
going
one's
to.
loading
It
buckets.
probably won't matter by that point. And
If
do
we
you really
use
want to
load
spend a
buckets, then
third level?
Would you
second
rather
level
have a
spell?
break?
Do you want to
or
spend
load
burn
buckets in there?
spell?
Really?
Exactly.
I mean, I don't know if you heard what we were saying.
No, I was
saying,
trying to work out
I can cast rope trick,
If you really want to burn a spell.
which means we get an hour, and no one's going to know we're there because we're inside an extra dimensional space.
But we would lose the If
Could-
we were to
could-
use road trick, would it still count towards the hour because we'd get just under an hour of rest?
No, you get an hour.
Can we get the giant in it?
No,
Yeah.
unless he's medium. Is the giant medium?
Kid.
No.
Okay, no, we can't go in there.
Which means someone's left outside either way.
Well, no, we could just like make it above him, and we can see him.
Oh, that's true.
Do you know centaurs are medium creatures?
Yes, which means you can
Centaurs
stack them.
ride centaurs.
Yeah. You could get stack centaurs riding each other.
Only,
Literally centaur cavalry.
only player character centaurs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Centaurs have the thing of a medium creature can ride them. So a centaur can ride a centaur, and then the centaur can ride the centaur riding the centaur, and then the centaur can ride the centaur riding the centaur riding the centaur. You can just have a centaur tower. It spreads up indefinitely.
How dangerous that would be if they've all got like multi-attack as well, like a death tower. And, like, centaurs.
They just fall forwards and land on
Well, it's
something.
the centaur instead of
Centaur.
centaur.
That's amazing.
That's a siege weapon waiting to happen.
That was
Is it slightly
exceptionally
leaning as well?
bad. Alright, so are you going to do road trick or not?
I don't know. I mean,
We don't. If he's going to be okay with observing, we should be all right.
It's up to you.
I mean, what else am I going to use the spells for?
What spells have you
I
got?
don't know what else you got.
I've got Pass
Second
Without
one, Cure
Trace.
Wounds.
I've
Yeah.
got Cure Wounds,
Cure-
Zephyr Strike, Long Strider, Hunter's Mark, Disguise Self.
Let's be honest, that Cure Wounds is looking like you might need it.
Cure Wounds and high level Hunter's Mark are not bad.
High level Hunter's Mark is level 3, so.
Up to you, dude.
Alright, we'll do the way we're gonna.
Oh, cool. We'll stand in that spot, and I got a 23.
23 for
Perception.
Perception, cool.
19 plus 4.
What
Can
was
we
your
not
stealth roll?
do our own watches from short resting?
There's no point because there's no hard behind.
As in, so we know, can hear someone
Fair
coming potentially.
I was thinking you might try and look like a rock by just giving a cloak and everything.
I'm so nearly a 6.
You cannot. 'Cause
Okay.
you have, yeah, nothing more strenuous than eating, drinking, reading, and tending to wounds.
Okay, cool.
Tending to wounds is definitely the most strenuous part of that.
That's why it says nothing more strenuous than those.
I thought
those
playing music
four
would be quite
objects.
strenuous.
For an hour
For
straight.
a solid hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So you guys will spend, and Fenrir is being used to load buckets.
Yeah.
Cool. Fenrir will load buckets.
Bucket.
Actually,
Does he need his spells back? He
no,
didn't use any, did
he just used Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
About half an hour into your short rest, a gnomon and dwarf come down the tunnel you came down, wheeling a mining cart.
he? Mm-hmm.
Because they're still working.
Mm.
So, as Fenrir's bucket runs out, a cart runs out, another cart appears,
Timing.
and then he can just shift over and load that instead.
Do they look at all confused, or are these ones we've seen before?
These are ones you've seen before. Yeah, they don't. You went through and found
Yeah.
all of the slaves. Essentially, all of them were like, "Yeah, we're not leaving anytime soon."
Would they
Well-
have seen the other 4 dwarves leave though?
Probably. But I mean, that's if the other 4 dwarves left.
Just go and hide.
Yeah, they said they were going to sit at the top, didn't they? Try and get out that way. Since the Aquatic village was empty.
Mm-hmm. But yes. Cool. The hour will pass. Nothing will occur. You guys get a short rest.
What's the whole thing with that song over shit?
He rolls
Yeah,
a d10
D10.
and then he
You roll it.
tells you the
You
number.
add anything to the hit die or is it just
Yeah, I
hit
did.
die?
Yeah, you roll.
Yeah.
And you're at
So
your
roll your
per hit die.
hit die.
Oh,
Oh,
So he's
God,
gonna
no.
roll.
2!
Oh, that's so
Been
many
awfully.
ones.
Roll
I got 11 hit points back.
Nice.
Everyone
Oh,
gains 2 hit
shit.
points from that.
Oh, you gain, yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
So
That's
one.
20 is
I was
fine.
kind of hoping better than that.
It's fine. It's fine. He's one off. max.
19.
You did pretty bad for
D10.
a D10 getting you 2.
It's your fault. You didn't roll too early.
Sorry.
2.
It's 10.
Alright, so if you roll a 10, I get
Doesn't
8.
mean
2 again.
nothing.
That's a really 2-ish D10 apparently.
2-ish D10.
It's not the 3rd one in a row.
Do you have to say how many hit dice you're going to use and use them?
Yeah.
In Liam's game, yes.
Yes.
Oh,
I
boy.
like this die. It's not rolled below a 10.
I rolled a lot of ones.
Holy
what?
shit.
Wow.
F what? 4.
How many hit dice did you
I
roll?
rolled 7.
You got 4 ones.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Get your con as well added
And,
to
yeah, and the periaptive wound closure helps at a level.
Oh, you double it, don't you?
The dice roll, yeah. So 4, 8, that's a 9 at least, so 18. Plus 8, which is 26.
52.
26 doubled, 52, and then I get my con mod load.
Yeah.
Plus another 2.
Plus
Yeah.
So that's 54.
54, okay.
Plus 7 times your con mod.
What's 7 times 2?
My
14.
14.
54,
So
68. That's alright.
You have to say.
That actually doesn't take me to max HP though.
Well, no, I'm not on max either. I'm 8 off.
Type that in.
I have to say, healing
Type that
68 hit points
Whilst rolling
when
four
rolling
ones.
4
Oh god, all you can
Nothing
think,
to
oh,
feel
there's an
bad
extra one
about.
for it.
Especially when you only use 7 dice.
Type that
Yes.
in, yeah.
That is a
What was it,
good
68?
result.
That shows why
68.
the period wound closure is useful.
Yeah. The power of the periap. The periap is mental.
I have it, but not tuned, because I have power instead.
Is it covering the button?
Yeah, it does that on my phone all the damn time. It's really annoying.
supposed to do.
There we go.
So if you've got them
So
like
how much are you on
like
now?
that, you're
82
putting
out of
stuff in on the health
89,
box.
so
Okay, I'm on 83
The
and 91.
keyboard,
So
so
we're
90%
we're
it's
about
like
the
covered
same.
in most of the lot.
Yeah,
Mile.
It is.
I've taken just using the scroller.
I don't have
my
a
way
trainer.
out.
Thank you.
Oh,
So
what
that
lot?
you can bring people back up.
How much you got left?
12 points in it.
Okay.
Oh, that's alright.
What, just bring it back to 1?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's the paladin way.
Cool. I've got my action surgeon's second win back as well.
Action surgeon, short rest.
Action surgeon's second win on short rest.
Who's got health potions?
I think I do.
I think everyone does.
I'm pretty sure I've used one. So I used one last session, and I'm fairly sure I used one in the fight against the Yak folk.
I have 1 potion, yeah.
So I either have one or none left, and I'm pretty sure I have
I
one.
don't, surprisingly.
Potion of healing.
I mean, I could actually just take that to get me up to 91. Because I get max, which is I lose 2 points of healing, or probably not max, and... Oh, I'll keep it. I don't need those 2 points.
Figure has one potion.
So you don't have any at all.
No.
Great to heal potion.
Nice, thank you.
Cool. Right, so what's our plan now?
Did you rope trick, by the way?
No.
No, cool.
And
Zaltemba just cried in the corner for the entire hour.
did you say you didn't have one as well?
We are about to go kill this kid's father.
No, I don't.
Hey, give us hostage.
So you can
We are
have
about to go
that.
kill this kid's father, you know, it's kind of a...
I think we should take him
Acceptable.
as hostage.
We have him as a hostage.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I mean,
better
we
not
could-
to take him with us. He's just going to get in the way.
We can
We'll
make
try
his
to
Well-
father
stop.
stop what you're doing.
He'd be good influence, like kind of bargain.
Literally did 1 HP health potion. That's what I typed
You know,
down.
you threaten him.
But
Maybe.
if you threaten him and he doesn't know where his son is, it's more effective than threatening him when he does know his son is right in front of him.
Well,
and
he
just
may
needs to
not believe
crush
you.
The 6 little ants surrounding his son.
He
you
might
know.
just laugh at us and go, "Ha, you don't have my son." We got no proof.
He's probably more likely to try to kill us to take his son back.
Does his
Just
son
be like,
have
"Okay,
any
I'll
like
leave the
distinguishing
whole
marks that could be cut off?
Distinguishing marks that could be cut off. I mean, you could remove a finger. You know,
Oh,
take his
it's,
eye.
it's a big fucking finger.
I would
Why
say
not
don't
take?
need
It could be any giant finger. We're not taking this kid's finger.
We could take his head.
Toe? I mean,
Then
He gets you a
again,
toe, dude.
I mean, we know.
I'm
he
gonna
looks
say
like that.
no. I don't agree with torture of a child, no matter what race.
Yeah, you watched that last time.
Didn't actually do anything. You threatened.
Still torture.
If anything, he healed him slightly.
abnormal damage.
Normal damage.
okay.
Does the
Well, I
kid,
think it
does the
would
kid
be
have
a good
any
idea.
like notable, jewelry or marks that mark him out as royalty, like a necklace, or is he just?
Not really. No.
What clothes is he wearing?
He has a chain shirt. And just in fact, interestingly enough, he's less well dressed than he looks worse off than the fire giant you've taken out.
Okay, so we can't like take the sleeve of his shirt and be like, "This is your son's shirt. You saw him in the morning wearing it." I think we should just leave him here. He's going to be in the way.
Put him in a bucket.
Tie him up.
I mean, we probably should tie him up, as
Yeah.
harsh as that is. But otherwise, again, he could run off and kill all the slaves.
Well, if we leave him alone, he can still run off and
Curiosity, did the
alert
kid get
everyone.
a short rest as well?
No, he spent the whole time crying. He did a
Okay.
short rest. He's still at 1 hit point.
Would you like me to tie him up?
Oh my god.
Please help! The kid's oh, he's like writing that, trying to throw it into a bucket.
Fucking.
Tie him up.
It's basically
Time up,
just like
time
the
up,
whole
time
thing
up.
where they don't get the boob. It's just like,
Boop.
oh my god, that's fucking hell. Oh god.
Yeah, sure, tie him up.
Cool. What's the roll for tying him up?
Sleight of
Intelligence,
hand.
sleight of hand.
Is there a pen? Because the pencil's.
I found a 2!
It was a second roll though.
I know, it's actually like the 12, but I rolled a load. It's like going to be like a 6. Intelligence, plus 4, plus double proficiency.
Don't die on the pen. you
8,
fuckface.
so 12.
12. Cool.
Oh, I just thought of
Tied
something.
up with a 12.
Cunt, fuck
You know, you said he's going to be in the way.
Is there another pen anywhere?
What happens if we make
No,
him invisible?
pen, not pencil. Pencil's not coming up on the paper.
Oh, do you want to do that?
There is one around.
Good then, no
You
one knows
put one
he's
in.
actually with us for Easter. Then.
Oh, I think it
Still
actually ended up
talk,
over there.
make sounds.
Well, just make him to shut
Henry,
up.
this one died.
If someone's looking for him, he's going to tell them he's here if we're not
really
going to stop
close.
it.
Which one did you pick up that one? Oh,
It
there's
might be anything.
a grey clicky one. somewhere.
Yeah, I know. Like,
Oh, fucking hell.
I've seen it.
You threw it at Sam.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
I
It
think
went
also
wherever.
The kind of
It
thing
went into
not
his
to
prison
read.
pocket. Oh, it found it.
Right in there. No wonder you couldn't see it. It's literally the pitch black. Like dark pit.
Very
Right
dark
in the
thing in the
darkness,
dark.
yeah.
No, get off!
What about systematically go through the cave and kill everyone he knows and loves in it? Okay, we probably shouldn't bring him along with us.
I don't know.
I'm saying we shouldn't leave him here invisible.
And
But, I mean, we're not leaving him invisible.
we should only
That's what you went
bring
through.
him
I
along
said
if we're
bring
going
him
to kill him at the
invisible.
end.
Yeah, bring him along if he's
Because
invisible.
otherwise we're going to make a real enemy, you know? Like, if you show someone that much fucked up shit, you're going to end up paying for it
That's why we
later.
don't show it to him. We just
Yeah.
leave him here. And he's still a child, so right now he's low down on the threat scale. Unless he presses the big red alarm
Oh my
button,
god,
which
this
we
one's
don't want
fucking
him to
dying as
do.
well.
Just use the white paper.
Did you watch Deadpool 2?
Rewrite the whole fucking.
He was just a child.
Not a very good comparison though. that's a poor comparator. That guy could fire fire from his hands.
It's a fire
A
giant.
fire giant.
Yeah,
Yes,
but they're not magical spraying beings.
They haven't fired fire out of their hands.
He's cried.
Yeah.
The other one sort of
he's,
did.
he's produced, huh?
The other one's throwing shit out us, kind of.
Yeah, but you know they didn't pull it out of nowhere. They stuck their hands in molten iron and picked it up and lobbed it at you.
I'd like to see the kid try and do that.
Can we just put kid in the bolt now?
He'd be fine, he's immune to it.
It's set
If
in
we,
play.
if we do that, then leave him out and let it solidify.
Yeah. It's like a toddler being in a bowl of
Paddling
water. So yeah, we're leaving him then?
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. He's tied up and I assume shoved into an alcove again.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we tell him not to move
Okay.
on pain of death.
He cries.
Cool.
Continue.
Do you want to knock him out?
Hmm?
Do you want to knock him out for D4 hours?
Sure.
Oh, that's, I was questioning before that.
It's one, he's not avoiding
I'm not making you roll for that. The guy he's out for that many hours.
Right, now that he's knocked out, what is on his body?
Are
Nothing
you
of
frisking us
interest.
as
He's frisking a
12-year-olds?
child,
He's
yeah.
like, ooh.
And he's added to a list.
I'm pretty sure he's already
Liam's
frisked
on
this child.
so many lists already. It's not.
No, Sam's joining the list, not
Hey, Sam got on a list. Hey.
You're not alone!
He was never alone. There's a lot of people on that list. They're well monitored.
Ooh, chocolate.
Right, where are we going to go? I think there's only one path from here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, through the
Buckets,
smelting
let's go.
place.
To the Duke.
Oh, do you return or are you just...
Yeah. I came back when an hour was up.
So are we going down through the gantry or that shit? And we're going that way. We're not climbing in the buckets and.
Oh, fuck the
Okay,
bucket.
we'll end up having quite a load of orcs unnecessarily if we get too back.
Okay, cool.
Are we really not going to fight the orcs after all this?
Yurio.
I think we should probably fight the orcs
That's
after
a
we've dealt with the much more serious threats.
Come
I've
back.
already written the response.
Yeah.
My map drawing.
Oh, the amazing map drawing.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think
As
the
long
orcs
as
will
I
hang
can
around.
do that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So
Without,
marching
you
order
know,
will be
We'll
us
see.
two.
Cool.
Fenrir, second row,
Right.
right behind us.
Yes. So you guys.
Where's Smitten, by the way?
On the
On the ship.
He's basically ship's cat at the moment.
He subscribed to the dragon
Yeah,
cult,
so
basically. He's just
Me,
there.
me and
They're going to
Flynn
come up
up
with
front,
with
Fenrir
cat
and
shaped
whoever
mask.
behind that.
Newsletter.
Who else wants to go second rank?
Second rank,
Warming up.
I will go and say... Okay.
third
Oh,
rank.
I did talk to you and about turning you into a giant ape at some point if you asked me to. With polymorph.
Okay. I want to be the stern guard.
Yep.
At the back.
And how exactly does that conversation go? Like, hey, I'll turn you to a
Like,
giant ape if you ask
Next
me
to Sasha, or
Behind him.
It gives
you
you
guys are gonna have a
130
fight off for
seconds.
who's going last now.
Roll off for last.
Well, given the size of the corridors, we could really have
Turn
them three
down for
people
what?
abreast at this point.
That's cocked.
That's a 20.
Natural
Given
20.
each of the rooms is at least 10 to 15
It rolled.
foot
It just
wide.
came off a turn.
What's your strength modifier?
Yeah, they're like 20. To be fair, they're
We-
20.
we could easily have
like
three
20
people
feet
wide.
wide. Yeah.
If we have third row, it's just
I
three
could,
people.
I could be a total dig, just be like.
You guys just all
I'm
three
just
three
going-
man
Yeah.
There's
back.
a,
Okay.
to make it slightly harder to see where the fuck I am.
Do you
I
still
imagine
have any of those
that's-
drow poison?
I have a couple, yeah.
Alright, we can both have the back if you want.
I have done.
No,
I have drow poison as well.
I've put you both at the
Has
back
4.
with Uriel.
You're a drow,
You're all
so
at the back.
There we go.
Hey.
Are you guys directly behind or a little bit of a gap?
Well, I want to leave a bit of a gap.
Same.
So there's like people 5 foot gap,
Cool.
people 5 foot
Move
gap.
away from the safety bubble.
Especially since you're invisible. in the
Yeah,
dark.
yeah, you're gonna be outside of the 10
I'm
foot
currently
range.
invisible.
Oh, you're doing.
Because you're
He
gonna
gets
be
that
out.
try anyway.
No, you're
No.
gonna be outside of his aura.
It's
Oh,
+1.
yeah, I'll bunch up then.
Really good.
It's cool.
Bing. Cool.
Bing, bing,
You're now
bing.
all
Kind
inside
of
it.
fireball's wet dream. Sort of
Yeah.
situation.
Apart from Jordan's cloak, that's outside it.
Yeah,
So
but that
Jordan's cloak
but
might
that
be
cloak
saved.
doesn't care.
Has he got a cloak of billowing?
I think he does.
Yeah.
Cloak of
You
Billowing
guys
Protection.
should have seen this mini. If you haven't seen the Monster Menagerie 3 unboxing, you should
Go watch it.
watch it. But this mini is amazing. I don't think I'm going to get the camera to focus on it. It's so fucking good.
It's the nicest freaking mini.
It's a fucking bard, and it straight up just has an electric guitar.
Pretty sure it's just steel, but it's badass as well.
It looks electric. It probably is just steel, but it doesn't have the hole in it.
Or the depth of it.
I-
Now it's broken.
I blinked and lost it.
Blown away.
So,
Oh, it
Oh, it
does.
does. It's at the top there.
Oh, okay. Not very.
Yeah, it's high up on just under the fretboard.
Yeah, but that's also in completely the wrong place.
No, you can have it there. It's whatever.
Alright.
It's also got the filigree lower down, which is probably also reset into the cavity of the guitar.
Right. You guys are.
Guitars.
Oh, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay.
Whilst I think about it.
Heat.
Damn it, Cthulhu!
Your dice.
Does he get the
Stop
bonus
talking
or?
Cthulhu.
No, because at the time I needed to make the save, he was on his own.
5.
Good.
You failed it?
So exhaustion?
Yeah,
Because that
probably.
room was hot.
The room was incredibly hot.
Didn't think about that.
Yes.
Oh man, I'm not gonna be able to get sneak attack.
well, no, that's level 3.
Is it? Oh,
Attack rolls is level 3.
It's just hot speed movement. right?
You wear leather armor, right? Studded
Yeah.
leather. You are fine. Wait, what'd you get? A 5?
Yeah.
Are you doing heat metal on him?
No.
Okay.
The armor melts.
Oh boy.
I'm guessing the armor melts if it's made of actual metal for the entire time.
It gets hot.
Only if you
down.
dunk it in the smelter.
And you're wearing quite light clothing. Yeah, you'll be wearing light clothing. You have passed. You do not gain a level of exhaustion.
Oh.
Okay. So if you were there for more than and got a 5, you'd have been screwed. You'd have become
You would
lava.
you would have
Actual
become
molten rock.
yeah, molten
yeah.
rock.
A water
yeah.
genocide.
Steam genocide.
Yes. You spend an hour
Lava
in that room.
genocide.
The end of it, you are like dripping sweat. It was incredibly hot, incredibly uncomfortable. You sort of like you walk back in and just like there is a
There's the
trail
puddle.
as you walk back into the room where these guys were taking a rest.
I offer him my water skin.
Thank you.
Oh, I could freeze it.
Yeah, you just.
No, the actual ice rune, you can
Have you
actually,
got
as
the
an
ice
action,
rune?
you can touch a body of water and freeze the water. You can actually just go.
Is the ice room cold to touch?
I'm probably pretty cold.
Do
to
you
touch.
have the fire rune?
I have the fire room.
He does.
Does that mean you're not immune to heat or something?
No, that's
No,
him.
they're resistant.
Oh, you're resistant to
I have
cold.
fire
aren't you?
has I have resistant
That's
to fire. Actually, I have resistant to both.
Stupid.
I mean, if there was a fire in the room, I could put it out.
There wasn't a fire in the room.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if there's fire, you go.
And fire. Oh.
So I guess we're going to where we killed those 2
Chain
giants.
doesn't work on that.
Yes. Well, you're going into that room. You have a choice of essentially 3 doors to go through.
Yeah.
You got a single door on the top level of the gantry. You got 2 sets of double doors at the bottom level, one on either side of the room.
Upper level, I think.
Double doors usually lead to bigger rooms.
Yeah.
What sizes are these doors? All giant,
Giant.
or are
Giant
they single
size.
door smaller?
They are 20 feet tall.
So all giant.
Yes. They're made of riveted iron plates, and the handles are 9 feet above the door.
Fuck.
Maybe we can go and get Jim to come and open it.
You can probably reach it.
Just knocked him out, didn't we?
You're
Wake
so you're 7 foot tall, aren't you?
Put Fenrir
Say
on
your
his
arms
back.
are half that, you can reach the 9 foot.
Put Fenrir on his shoulders.
Let's
It's
check
fine.
if it's burning hot before I grab it with my hand, though.
Yeah. And Fenrir can just float up on
What?
levitate.
Touch door. You're resistant to fire.
Yeah, but fuck that.
Just
Yeah.
rub them all over the door and see if it's hot or not.
They're at the front, bro.
So what door are we choosing?
Are
the
any of
doubles
them
or one
open?
of the ones upstairs?
None of them are open. They're all
Okay.
shut.
Are they all flush to the wall or are they gaps?
I think we're looking with the
They're all
Duke. Double
flush.
doors are going to lead there.
I think double doors on a lower level in a forge are going to lead towards.
Where
more
does the buckets head to
mundane
right
things,
now?
I think they're probably for moving material around.
Well,
So
that's the thing. The buckets like
Are they going to where
they
one
were
is?
above him, weren't they?
Mm.
So we want to go down to be
We
able
want
to
to
get
go
to
below.
Duke.
Okay, let's try the lower.
The-
double
the
doors.
bucket-
Below.
come in at the side with the single door and the staircase in a hole, and go around by the gantry and go out through the hole the other side that you guys.
That's probably the
you
orcs
guys
through there.
From the gantry to the buckets where they come in is like a 20-foot gap, so you could attempt to jump that if you wanted to, but then you're walking into buckets. So
I can't jump that.
I don't think I
So you guys are going for downstairs.
downstairs.
Which set of double doors?
The ones
What
next
nearest
to
left?
the
Door number 1.
Yeah.
The ones nearest the staircase.
Yeah.
It's a fire giant.
Oh, shit.
Boom, close the door behind
No,
you.
fuck that.
I'll take door 3, Bob.
He like looks right at you like.
A juke.
Okay.
Clown Marjuka.
So you guys carefully make your way along the gantry.
Mhm.
It taking a while again.
Fire carrot.
Are you guys moving quietly? Actually,
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
so everyone roll stealth checks.
Oh yeah, no disadvantage for me.
All
I'll
big
take
for it.
it.
Funny, because you probably still got more than me, Nathan.
Yeah.
So.
Alton.
24.
Cool. Snap.
21.
21.
10.
10.
15.
15.
Hopefully in the
23.
23.
21.
Still his own fault.
What did
right?
you roll?
You
7.
rolled 20, I rolled 11.
You're still going 20 and average.
We're good, probably.
21, 21, 23,
Well, 3 above
24.
20.
4. You got 21 as well.
I got an
Yeah,
natural
but
24.
24.
21.
Oh, you got
Does the
24.
natural 20 actually occur? No.
It
Uh,
does.
it's groups.
yes,
Yeah.
it's a group
I got a
check,
natural
so it has
So you get two-
additional.
yeah.
Yeah.
Additional
So
one.
you've got
5.
essentially probably 5 successes. Yeah, that's a safe assumption. You can assume that things don't have a passive perception of 20.
There are a few that do, but not many.
Not at this level.
No.
If you run into something at this level that's got a passive perception of
We're
20,
dead.
Your DM is trying to kill you.
yeah.
Come
they're
the wrong
rogue.
way.
Huh?
Turn
Well, they're rogue.
around.
Well,
We have run into
rogue.
Jarl Axel. He might have had some perception that high.
Yes, but he's highly observant.
Exactly. It's like, nope.
It also wasn't trying to kill you.
Unlike these.
Yes. I mean, if he wanted to kill you, you guys would be dead.
Yeah.
Because you didn't notice him until he had already surrounded you and stepped into fire.
And if I remember correctly at the time, we had a 24 passive perception, 24 perception going on.
Yeah.
And they were just that invisible.
Yeah. They rolled like a 37 or something stupid on their stealth. Like, it was just like, yeah, these guys are gone.
I can't even get that high.
Yet.
How locked is this door?
I could
This
have built
door
past that trace up
is not locked.
And get to 33
with past that trace.
without.
So you're going to open it?
How trapped is this door?
How trapped is the
It
door?
won't be
How trapped
I-
is this
I mean,
door?
Can I use
Fire.
the back of my hand and see how hot this door is? Because it's a really hot room.
I mean-
like it's made of metal.
It is very hot. Like you don't have to finish touching. You get your hand close to it. The door is very, very, very hot.
Okay.
So you're going to be wrapping your cloak around the handle. I don't think
I have a
they're
cloak of the manta ray, which is like magical, so that'll probably.
I don't think they're going to trap that.
Yeah.
Door.
Yeah.
I'll pass you the cloak of the manta ray.
I'll
Wrap
double
around your
check
hand.
it for
Yep,
physical
I'll use that.
traps.
Sure, make a perception
Wrap
check
around
with
the
advantage.
handle.
You've got thieves' tool proficiencies.
Good thing it is advantage to wear. That's good.
Cthulhu said no.
No, this time Cthulhu said yes,
That's good.
because it's not going to be a good one. Perception, 20 total.
No traps on that door.
No
There are
traps.
no mechanical traps on that door.
Yeah. But magical, you don't know.
Magic.
Oh yeah, I put water over the cloak as well for you.
Is that something you can do?
Put water on the
Squirt
door.
water.
I've got
no,
water.
he's pouring out
Oh, I
water.
see.
I assume. I'm just
Don't we
assuming.
have
I
an
have water
alchemical
bottles.
jug?
Hmm?
Don't we have an alchemical jug that came
We
from
can
your
pour
place?
mayonnaise all over it.
Pour water on it.
I don't
yeah,
even know
water,
who's got
yeah.
the alchemical jug.
We don't have
Probably in a bag of
one,
No, he brought it from his thing.
do we
So it
have
should be in
one?
the bag
Fenrir
of
has
holding.
it. Fenrir has it.
Sandra has got it. There you go.
Just pour water on the door hat.
Does he?
What is it,
Someone's got
like
that. 'Cause I know he
flamethrower?
took it from his place.
I mean, I'm sure this will be enough.
I'll use the wet cloak to try and open the door.
If not, I'll put it back in the bag of holding in a minute.
I think it's in the bag of holding. Fenrir just has the immovable rod.
I'll add that back to the bag of holding.
That's if you guys took it. You might have just left it there.
I don't think
thought
we
we
did
brought it
bring
just
it.
to
There's
make
no
sure
way
we
this
always had a
party would
drink.
have left a jug that can pour infinite mayonnaise.
You can also do infinite beer.
Not going to happen.
It's
Oh,
not
sorry.
infinite. Taken out, put it.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
fine.
oh, sorry, 10 gallons
Okay.
only is.
So you drench the cloak in
10 gallons of
water,
vinegar.
which it steams almost immediately. The
Yeah,
room is
but it's
hot.
still wet.
Oh yeah, no, it's still wet. You reach up and are going to attempt to open the door. Can you make a strength check for me, please?
Oh, yeah.
Can I help?
I won't need it. So just strength.
I said strength. Let me check it. Is it strength or athletics? It might be athletics. Athletics check.
Still pretty
Okay,
good
oh,
for
no,
you.
so I've got like 28.
Oh, cool. Yeah, and then make a con save for me,
Oh,
please.
oh, nice. I'm proficient at these too. That's definitely an 11.
Mm-hmm.
So 19.
19. Cool.
It really
So,
was.
even with the protection of a magical cloak and it being moistened heavily, the room, the door is still incredibly warm. But you are able to reach up and wrap your hand around the handle and long enough to pull open the door and swing it open, and pull your hand away before it burns.
Okay, cool.
Always a plus.
Yes.
So what you guys see before you?
Is the cloak dry now?
Yeah, the cloak is dry. Yeah.
And the cloak goes back
Oh, in that
bag.
case, I fold it and put it back on.
In fact, it's been very nicely steamed. All the creases just came out.
God.
I've been holding it really weirdly then. I was assuming all creases everywhere.
They got steamed out.
So the room you're standing in is. Let's go back and check the light of places. Does it tell me? Cool. This is unlit. So the only light you have is the light coming from behind you.
So it's darkness. Or dim
Well,
light.
at the moment it'd be bright light because you've just opened the
Still in dark.
the foundry produces a lot of light.
Mm-hmm.
But you're standing in some sort of essentially armoury. There are just racks holding various suits of various pieces of armour, mannequins draped in plate armour,
All
weaponry,
giant size.
all of it giant size.
What's the temperature in here?
Cooler. A lot cooler.
Yeah, I was making sure it still wasn't boiling though.
No, in fact, actual fact, step into the other side of the door, the temperature drops like drastically. Whenever the doors are doing a really good job of just maintaining the heat in one place.
Is there any exit to this room? other than
There
the
is
conference?
another set of iron doors to your left at the far end of the room.
Will these match up with one of the other doors opens to?
No.
Should we close these doors behind us?
Probably.
Is the door hot
Or
on
do
the
we
other
want
side
an
of it?
escape route?
I thought the escape route was that conch you have in your pocket.
This
That's,
is true.
that's out of the frying pan into the fire. We don't want that.
We don't know that.
More out of the frying
I
pan into the
wouldn't.
freezer.
We wouldn't outpace giants.
Some of
Well.
us might.
You wouldn't.
There are like three of us that are just like.
Meep meep.
Underlay.
Just like
Arriba.
two of us just grab a small gnome as we go.
If we were running, it'd be probably Flint that gets left on his own. Because
Well, at the moment, I run the same speed as Flynn, but I can make myself run quicker. Actually, I can make you run quicker if I wanted.
I mean, I could misty step every time.
Yeah.
fuck you. Basically, if we really need to run, we can run.
I think we should keep the door open so we
Yeah.
can see.
So these all just plain.
I'll show you
Average
another
weapons.
strength check and a con save. to
How big is the
close
room?
it.
Yeah, that's true.
Uh, 80 feet wide,
Oh yes.
140 feet long.
I have a
Actually,
potion
rows
of
and
giant
rows of
strength and a
weapons.
potion of
Armor,
enlargement.
weapons, shields.
If
Does
anyone.
it look any more ornate than the others?
Nope.
Those both sound very useful.
What kind of giant?
Yeah, what
I
kind?
don't know.
What are you looking for?
Oh, that's those.
Can I?
ones.
Can we possibly identify
No,
it just
one
by
of-
looking
one-
at it?
One of them is, one of them isn't.
Or not?
No,
We don't know the type of giant.
Nope.
What colour is it?
It's clear liquid with a toenail.
Clear liquid with a bit of toenail in it.
Or a
can't-
piece of nail in it. Like,
Couldn't make my strength any lower.
no.
Yeah, but if you've got 20 strength and it's
Go
a
ahead.
hill giant one, that's going to 21. That makes no difference.
Yeah.
Apart from you can jump 1 foot further.
As we move through, I'm going to touch each of the
Or
weapons or pieces
what
of
if
armor
he
to see if
gets
they're
the
magical.
enlargement and you get the giant strength?
You're going to spend the time touching every single bit.
No, I said
of
we're
it.
moving through the
Huh?
through the
You
room
took
with the
the
giants.
Yeah, are you going to spend the time
Yeah.
touching every? There's no.
you
The
strength?
room is decked out.
Is an
Maybe
armoury?
it should be a- not all of it. I thought it was
No,
walking around
but
just going
I
like
can
tap,
if
tap,
I
tap, tap.
have.
Is an
strength.
armoury?
It's a sudden
A
shit
giant
ton of it.
armoury.
I would
There's-
It's
actually
probably
get
going to be
harder.
shitloads and they're going to be
Fair.
huge. It's going to take you a while.
I'm not taking all of them. I said I'd take it as
But
we're moving towards or
do we
if
need it
need
for
it.
this
Not
dude?
many melee people is what I'm
No,
thinking.
probably not. But they're there.
Not so
They're
specifically,
probably
but
better
yeah,
off
I would say.
people, not me.
Melee people.
Seeing you like eyeing up the whole armory, I'm just gonna say like, we could always return after we beat the fire giants. And then I'll make my way to the next door, like presume
Sure.
isn't burning red heart.
No, no, no.
Take the enlargement.
Nice. Always. I remember that went so well the last time I like enlarged Flint and tried to.
Can I
install
try and,
giants.
like,
Does that one have like a
spell is-
little blue
I-
lid to it?
You
What,
lick it,
enlargement?
you get slightly stronger.
Sure.
Potion of strength.
Yeah, increases your
It's in a
strength.
blue
It's
pill.
annoying
It's
because
got a
I
blue
want to be able
stopper
to add the item because I'm going to forget it's in my other possessions.
Which one is this?
Uh,
Is this one a Zam?
Yes.
I don't think it is because it's
I thought it was.
outside the thing.
Of
And it's
giant
7 items below. It was
have
underneath
20
carved
diamonds?
lapis pipe worth 25 GP.
Yeah.
Back holding.
I have 20 diamonds.
That's right.
Cheese 10.
I forgot I had this charm of restoration and the vial of Remora's blood. And my yak.
I thought we sold the Remora's blood.
No, I didn't in the end because
Oh.
we didn't. It wasn't worth much.
I keep forgetting.
I could throw it at the Duke though.
Yeah, it's a Molotov cocktail waiting to happen.
Wait,
So you need a Molotov against the
Wait,
fire
you get
giant.
fire damage though.
yeah.
Well, yeah, not now, but it's still a Molotov cocktail.
When did that happen?
I have my rock thing magic item.
Yeah.
You could throw that at him. But he might actually catch.
Activate!
You could throw a load of useless junk at him to let his guard down, right? And the rock is a boom.
Oh fuck!
Where the fuck did that come from?
Yeah.
Cool, potion of giant strength. Right. Through the door?
Actually, make a
Make a burn?
as you're investigating it. Make a investigation check on the giant toenail.
I was about to say
Giant
earlier, could
toenail.
I try and identify it?
12.
You said no.
Oh,
He's
you
changed.
can't identify it because identify is a spell.
Well, you know what I meant. Like, look at it.
You said
Investigate.
identify.
Sorry.
It's actually assumed spell.
No, sorry. No.
The spells
Fact
don't
that
do
I'm knowing
anything.
is a investigate.
To be fair, he
Yes,
did.
right.
He did use the correct word. It just happens to also be a spell.
Although, if it's recalling lore about giants, I have things in that.
So I was going to say, aren't giants one of your favourite enemies?
Yeah, I can't remember what that does.
Extra 4 damage and whatnot.
I don't remember anymore because it's changed. Which one are you using? Book or
Book.
book? Oh, I don't know.
As well as intelligence checks to recall information. Cool. Very good with advantage.
12.
Yeah.
12. Cool.
You rolled your number.
Yay!
It's not one of the stronger giants.
Okay.
It's one of the bottom 3.
Okay.
All of which are higher than your strength.
Oh yeah, everything's higher than my strength. I get a minimum of a 13 boost to my strength score.
What's your strength?
8.
Hi!
7.
Ew.
Okay, so you guys make your way over.
Yes.
You'll make your way over to the new set of doors. Uriel, you're just picking a shelf and running your hand along it.
No, I'm not going to
Ah,
bother.
Splinter.
Love.
It was cistern
Giant
magic.
splinter. Yeah, because the magic, they shrink.
It's cool. Yeah, you get to the other door. The other door isn't burning hot. It's comfortable. So, Flint, you'll reach up. Can you make an athletics check, please? Try and open the door.
Oh, well,
20.
it's that one.
Nice. So
This door has been recently oiled and is really easy to swing wide open.
Nice.
You don't expect it.
Yeah.
Wait!
It's
Is it open in or out?
Bang.
opens
And the
opens
dirt
in.
is gone.
It is another section of the armoury. There's just more shelving and iron mannequins and plate armour and whatnot dotted around. No other doors.
And this is the only other door in here.
You've watched the.
Yeah.
Oh.
The, film made up.
Do you want to look for secret doors? Do
Sorry?
you want to look for secret doors?
What, in the armoury?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, okay.
I will help.
I already have
What
advantage.
seems so
You already have advantage?
Yeah, 'cause
I will
it's
leave you alone
using
then.
Thieves' tools.
Haven't you got spectacles as well?
That's for small
Andrew
things.
has X-ray
That's small.
spectacles.
Uh,
Or X-ray vision, doesn't he?
You can X-ray vision.
Perception or investigation?
Blah 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 blah.
Perception, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
perception.
it's perception. So that's an 18.
No signs of secret doors that you can spot.
I don't see anything.
Unfortunately, Flint, I think you're going to have to open the other door in the foundry.
Oh, so we opened it up. Sorry, it was just a dead end.
It's just another section of the armoury.
Yeah, it's just a double chamber armoury.
Maybe
No
I have the
secret
cloak.
Cloak
Down
of
it in
water.
water. Same drill.
We could get Fenrir to like,
You could
run around with his
pass it
X-ray
on to him and then use him as a handle. Because he's resistant to fire damage.
Yeah, Fenrir could use his X-ray vision to see what we can see through things. How far can he literally just see through anything?
And is it permanently on? Or is
It's
it
not
saying
permanently
It
on.
lasts for like a minute.
Yeah, he'd have to like.
And how often can you use it?
Once a short rest.
He's not going to be using it again anytime before a short rest, though, is he? Like,
Yeah.
Come to that next week.
I
I
don't
want
know.
to use this. You already used it. What?
unless you can think there's a more likely place for there to be a secret door.
Oh, I
It could be
mean,
anyway. It's my secret.
secret door in an armory. It's just racks up against
I
every
think the
single
last one
wall,
was in
isn't
the
it?
armory though, for the Drow Cave, remember?
No, it's,
Yeah, it was.
yeah,
but we came across that anyway.
Blah,
It was a
blah,
fake
blah.
wall, wasn't it?
So
yeah, I rolled higher on them.
I think
Yes.
a lot of us did.
action, you can 3C through solid objects to a range of 30 feet. Against dark vision, it doesn't already have it. Lasts for a minute until concentration ends. During that time, you perceive objects as ghostly transparent images. So it can only see objects.
Technically, a door's an object.
You can see through the door, yes, but you won't ever know what's on the. You won't know there's creatures on the other side of the door because it doesn't perceive creatures. It only perceives objects.
Wouldn't you see a pair of boots randomly moving around then?
No.
It's technically an object. It's technically an
That's
object.
kind of correct.
It's
Yeah,
a
so
worn
I mean,
object, but it's an object.
Yes, but
So
the
he
game
could- he
the
could-
game differentiates objects as a separate entity to creatures. Anything that's on a creature's body is considered part of the
So
creature.
you could find the door, just not whether or not there's anything behind it.
How dare you?
If there is in fact a door in there.
Go ahead.
Just a.
What are you doing on this? Like slowly going like, what are you gonna do? Stop me! And just like,
I think we just go for the next door, to be honest.
yeah, I'm happy to try open the next door.
Which one are you going for? The other set of double doors
Mhm.
or the single door in the gantry?
Double doors, I think.
Double doors.
Though that's.
See, now knowing that these double doors led to somewhere mundane, maybe the gantry, which also doesn't have to make a like heat saving throw, seems like
You would
More
probably have to
appealing
make a
option.
heat saving throw.
maybe.
You're still in the same room.
You're right.
And heat rises.
Yeah.
It's an even hotter door. Yeah. Unless someone knows how to create water.
That's what that
create ice.
Oh, you want me
freeze
to
them.
do a
No,
spell?
no,
I'm
okay.
actually looking at
Yeah,
one.
no, I'm happy to open either door. Double doors again, or
What's
something.
got a
fueling
what?
the foundries? Or the
Lava.
smelters?
Oh, the smelters.
We unfortunately don't have a decanter of endless water where we could just.
Nothing now. The four
make
giants
like
that
a
were in
hose.
here were
I've been making
managed.
icy mental
So they're
over
out.
you, but that's
It's
not
They're
going out.
still currently burning.
Oh,
do
I put
you?
them out.
what I'll do then is I'll go to the.
There's fire. I put it out.
Double doors or single door? I
If
go
there's an
single
open
door.
fire, I can put it out.
Now knowing that the double door led to an armoury. Yeah, the one's probably going to
Fine,
be
that's the
slave
item.
pens or something.
It is the.
Just that the other one's on the upper level.
As an
Probably
action, you
wants to
can
be down
extinguish
level,
any
but-
open flame within 10 foot of you. You choose how much fire to
Fire?
extinguish
Yep.
that is in radius.
Oh, I see. It's up a level. Yeah.
It's hot in here. I'm gonna
Oh,
fire
well, actually, you can't get within 10 feet of them.
Okay, that's cool.
Yes.
Because they're too big. Cool.
Yeah, because of the sheer size of the smelters.
That's fair enough.
Okay, I'll go to the.
I
other
won't put them out
double
then.
doors
Unless you want to
downstairs.
climb through the molten iron.
I think I'm going to cast protector of energy on myself.
Yeah.
On fire.
How long does that last? Because I believe you cast that before.
I got knocked out.
Oh, it's concentration.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want me to?
Last
then?
an hour as well.
Oh wait, no, you need to pull the door, don't you? Fuck.
Or you have the door the spell that opens doors.
No, I just mean I would be able to
That's
open
gonna
it
take
you
myself,
got
but I
thermal
can touch it
thermosurgery?
because I have resistance to fire. Rather than
Well,
you
giving
can hold it
yourself
and Flint can pull
resistance
you.
when I already have it.
Yeah.
You can wrap him around the hand.
Does someone have thermotorch?
That's
Just
why
like,
I
yeah, pull me
apparently
on
not.
his
There's
head!
Andrew.
No.
'Cause, yeah, that gives it to me anyway.
Yeah,
But
because
you're
hold
casting a
hold
spell
you
to
and just.
that's the thing.
Because I mean, this is also really good against fire giants. They sometimes hit you with fire.
But it only lasts for
How long?
An hour.
Oh, you might as
Which is a
well.
long time.
How long has it taken us to get this far? From when we got off of
5 minutes.
Short rest.
the lift, ignoring the short rest.
From the lift, it's taken you a long time. It's taken like, I mean, the lift took. You had to lift went up. It took 10 minutes.
Right,
for
like
the lift.
when we got off the lift.
Yeah. So off the lift, it took you half an hour to make your way through the mining system.
Yeah. And just thinking it's going to run out before we get there, because there were levels below us. There
Yeah,
were a
it's
whole
just one of those
bunch.
things where you want to cast it before it uses up one of your rounds.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm fine. I'll take the damage the door does to me.
There is also the mining system wasn't like a direct pathway as well. It was a lot of you guys wandering around attempting to find the right route.
Yeah, it was how long's a piece of string, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's no, I'll try open the door. Let's just
Which
go down.
one? The single or the double?
So the lower down, the double door.
Double door. Cool. So go ahead and make a strength check for me, please.
So 23 to open it.
That is going to open it and then make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Ooh, 12.
12 is enough.
Nice.
It's a good thing you've got a magical cloak soaked in water.
Yeah.
Oh, what is that lower the DC?
Yes.
Has it lowered the DC to 12?
Yes.
And also, you know, like the ghostly spirit head of an owl looks down and it's like, that's my stone. Like, give it back. It disappears. It's like,
Yeah.
Floats through the
Simba.
room.
Cool.
Stone is clearly
Okay.
very useful. Suddenly.
What was it given? The extra?
That's a
Concentration.
It makes you proficiency.
Which
So,
really
proficiency is brilliant.
What you can see before you,
if someone didn't need to
you are in a 20-foot wide, 60-foot long corridor, which the light behind is lighting up the length of the corridor because those things are so fucking bright. And then the room, it opens up into a rectangular shaped room.
Stop lying.
You can see through the room are three bowl-shaped basins that are carved into the floor with a 3-foot high circular wall of stone enclosing each basin. And there is above each basin there is water sort of spilling down and filling the basins up.
Is it draining away in the basins? Or
Yes, yeah, it's staying like a constant level. As I know, these basins are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 50 feet wide.
Fuck
like-
hell.
The bath. Wait, is this where they cool down weaponry?
Yeah, maybe it's the quenching.
Quetch, yeah.
Is there anything else in the room? Like,
Yeah, as you guys like properly enter into the room, there is on the northern wall, so the wall directly in front of you, are 3 rusty iron wheels, about 10 feet off the floor, 5 feet in diameter. There are a few barrels of water sort of dotted in the corners. And you can also see at the far end of the room, which even those that dark vision are able to see because there is light coming into that room. There is a corridor that heads into a room that has two 10-foot tall basalt tables. Underneath the tables are empty iron cauldrons, and you can see a whole bunch of like cooking utensils dangling above the tables.
we found the kitchen.
Yes, and standing at one of their tables with her back to you
Oh gosh.
is a fire giant who is sampling some soup.
Soup, you love soup.
I do like
Especially
soup.
Giant
giant-sized
soup.
bowls of soup.
With 2 ogres
You probably
standing to either side of her,
2 on each side or 2 in total?
2 in total,
One
and
on
a
each side.
multitude of goblins scurrying around the kitchen. None of which seem to have noticed you yet. They are
Do
very...
any of the goblins look like derp?
No.
Sad.
Do any of the goblins look like the woman that killed Derp?
No.
Oh, Derb's girlfriend.
Derp's girlfriend, who I can't remember the name of. Derpina or something.
I think it was Derpina. I honestly think it was Derpina.
I assume we back out.
Yes. I'm just
Oh.
like, no.
Then they're going to be like,
We turned a corner, saw that, just turned back.
Just close the door.
No, then we go through a room, turn a corner, and then we saw them, yeah?
No,
you
it's like
you
the
walked
box.
into the room,
And it's
you've
just
got the bowls there, and just to your right is the
Oh.
kitchen. Fortunately, they have their backs to you. Should you guys just back up straight back into the foundry?
Well, they've not noticed, so you just sneak round.
there's nothing else in it.
So that room, that's
That
it.
is the only other way.
Oh, there's no exit.
That's it.
That's the only
Oh,
other way.
there's
to
no
go.
point then, no.
Right, we've either got a fucking combat with a fire giant, 2 ogres, and a piston of goblins, or we've got a combat with a bunch of orcs. Pick one.
Well, the kitchen doesn't go anywhere.
Well, we haven't checked the other tunnel.
There's one more tunnel here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Which could
Okay.
take us to the Duke.
So we back
But
up.
if this is
So yeah,
like,
if the kitchen's a dead end.
Do we
there's no
close
point.
this door somehow
we
from the
can
outside
add to the
again?
pile
No.
of like
Maybe
kidnappings that we've done today.
Use a sword.
We have your son and your wife.
Oh God. We have your son, we have your wife, we own your mountain.
What? And then the Duke turns out to be
Oh,
like
I'm
Liam
sitting
Neeson.
there, mate.
The
Or
John
John
Wick
Wick.
this way.
Yeah, yeah.
John Wick.
And we killed your dog on the
We killed your hellhound. Now that's the line.
Just so you guys are aware,
Muscle cars to destroy that.
the door opened away from the foundry.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
so
so
open
shut it.
We might try to close it as we go.
Yes, you can. Make a
Oh,
strength
no.
check. Or athletics check, sorry.
A 19.
19 is enough. Make a con save.
Oh yeah, it's hot.
If he's done it from the inside, why don't you be hot there with it?
It's still a warm
It's still,
door.
it's still, it's still.
He's got to put it
27.
towards him.
If you hold it from the
27.
outside, then
Oh, oh,
27.
Huh?
27.
Oh, he's fine. Yeah.
As he's like pulling it shut.
The actual the doors are like this thick, so it's very difficult to pull from the other side.
Alright, yeah.
You sort of, unless you're a fire giant, you've got to use the handle.
Even then, you probably got to use them.
Cool.
So final door.
Upstairs.
What's behind door number 3?
So
Suppose we
Bob,
don't wanna
we'll
go-
have
we're not going
door
to
3,
the
please.
The
kitchen, right?
grand prize.
Yeah, there's nothing else in the kitchen.
Yeah.
What, no other
you,
doors
you,
leading
you
out?
couldn't see any further into the kitchen
Because there was a mob.
Yeah.
Oh.
The mob
Oh, there
was in
might
the
be.
kitchen having some plans, and I don't want
I
concrete
did not
boots.
expect goblins.
I mean, I don't think they're going to serve the foundry from the kitchen, are they? So there probably is another door out.
To be honest, I
on the
don't
other
Well, I
side.
imagine there is,
Yeah.
but let's check
Just
upstairs.
face roll or
This
something.
is an easier way.
I mean,
let's take it.
literally, they will die in 1 hit.
Yeah, goblins are easy.
Funny.
Fairness, just
Fireball.
one fireball,
Yeah.
they're all dead.
Yeah.
Oh, out of cold. Ice
No, no, no. Were they ogres?
Or ogres and goblins.
Fireballs.
The ogres are the most dangerous bit there, really. And
Yeah.
the cook, I suppose.
Yeah. Drop fireball on it. 'cause
The
ogres-
fire giant is the most dangerous bit there.
Frozen cold.
No, fire, because ogres.
Oh, that's you're thinking of trolls.
I thought ogres did as well.
No trolls.
Oh, okay. Whatever, doesn't matter, kill them.
Lightning
Other door,
bolt.
please, Bob.
Cool.
That would
Third and final door.
Number 3.
Flint, make a strength check, athletics check,
And
please.
what's behind door number 3, Flint?
It is a 19 to open it.
That is fine. And make a con save, please.
Yep. Okay, that's okay. It's a 15.
Oh,
It's 15 is fine.
that's
So
the
you
lowest one you've
open
rolled so far.
The single door number 3.
And there's a fire giant.
Behind
Full
door
of
number
orcs.
3
Is a
Duke
dragon.
with 4
A
attendants.
dragon.
It's a beholder.
you see
A singular eye
Here, bagger.
And then 9 others.
and a grin.
you see the further line of the bucket chain coming towards you
God.
along the northern wall to your left. There is also a fireplace set into the northern wall, providing light to this room. The main thing that drags your attention to this room, though, is an enormous wheel made of iron gears and wooden spokes, which is rigged to the bucket chain that travels throughout the
It's the
forge.
driving wheel.
In terms of like full diameter, 1, 2, 3, 4. It is the wheel with the bars turning it is 100 feet wide,
Fucking hell.
and you can see.
That's a little bit large.
Nothing the movable rod can't solve.
Yeah.
True.
Well, I tried to do that.
I'm
you all
not
stopped
so-
me.
I'm not
I
so
thought it was a good
sure.
idea. I endorsed
mean,
that
like,
idea.
How much? So how big was it? You
Sabotage.
said?
I think he
100
removed
feet
it.
across.
There's a
Well,
very
I
good
removed
chance
it.
that
He
putting
removed
more
it.
pressure on than
He
that
was
can
the
actually
killjoy.
sustain.
I didn't want to
There's a chance of doing more pressure than that can sustain.
Boo.
Even removing it, Flint was like, boo.
Pushing,
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
pushing the wheel
Oh god.
Ooh, it's not automated.
I assumed it was powered by steam.
are
Pigs.
a total of 20 humanoids, 10 dwarves and 10 humans.
Oh, that's right.
They are all dressed in loincloths, dripping sweat,
Naturally.
and most of them look like they're close to passing out from exhaustion.
Oh dear.
Nothing else in the room.
Is it, how's the light in here?
That's lit
There's
by
a
the
fireplace.
fireplace.
Right.
Also in this room
Is the slave driver.
are 2 ogres
There you go.
covered in head to toe in spiked iron armour.
Lol.
Okay.
Okay. I guess we chop their heads off.
There is a lot of noise though, as they haven't quite opened the door opening yet.
Massed range attack.
I mean, how far away from us are they?
They are. Blah, 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 blah.
And we're going for it anyway, because this is the way we're going, right?
Is there is there another way out this room?
Not that you can see from the doorway.
Okay.
They haven't noticed you. They're also they are sort of, the ogres are sort of like walking around.
Yeah.
The the closest ogre in the room is sort of like 30-40 feet or so away.
The problem
Okay.
is if we kill the ogres, release the slaves, and the thing stops, we trigger the whole place.
Let's just not free the slaves. Just leave them running.
Yeah.
But
Until we finish.
if we're going to do that, then there's no point in killing them if there's no other exit.
Well, the ogres are going to see us and attack us.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Back out closed door.
Well,
Well,
this,
where
this,
we
is
go?
the, this is the
Yeah.
last. This is the last room.
Yeah, but if there's no exit for this room, which he said there's no
No, you
exit.
still can't see an exit from
You
here.
can't see it.
I mean, the buckets are still going.
Which
the
means
same
they're going back and going through that kitchen.
Or getting in the buckets.
way. Well,
Yeah,
the
you
buckets.
can't really see past this massive.
Oh, right.
wheel
mechanism.
everywhere.
Will. Okay.
Also, there is just into the room. There is a very small corridor before it opens up into the room. So
I mean,
you
also
know,
if Flint gets in the bucket, these guys here are going to go, oh god.
They ain't going to move it anywhere. We're going to have to
Henrik
give
gets
them.
in on as well, which jams the whole system.
We're going to have to give them the potion of giant strength.
We
What
could
kind of
do.
iron could you put in this?
We could actually give one of them the potion of giant strength,
That would be a
or
terrible
enlargement.
as you guys are,
Suddenly the commoner's arms has become this big.
as you guys are standing there, quietly talking about what you want to do,
Kill the ogre.
which is possible because the bucket still makes a lot of noise. One of the dwarves and one of the humans collapse to the floor.
How far away are they from us?
They're on the other side of the room.
Okay, cool.
Is there like pillars and shit?
No.
Okay.
There is shit.
One of the ogres turns, shouts something. You can't quite make out the words because of the sound of the wheel. A few moments later, 2 hobgoblins walk into the direction he was looking in, dragging 2 more slaves with them, and they pick up the collapsed one to drag them off.
Well, we found where the goblins and shit is.
There's just a whole menagerie in here now. There's goblins, orcs, hobgoblins, ogres,
Fire giant.
fire giants, salamanders.
I say we kill the ogres.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go in.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm a shooting
I'm
ogre.
gonna move up to the ogre and stab it.
Alright, that's everyone roll initiative.
Wind up dice.
You can reroll.
Sweet.
I'm going last.
You're halfling. You can
I know.
I'm
reroll.
out of the flip bracket.
I'm currently
14.
defining the flint bracket.
I searched 14 of them. And I got none of those.
That's way better.
What'd you get?
19.
Fucking alert.
I had to re-roll one.
Oh, that's fun.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, you are down to that. And let me do that one. Which I believe. Ooh. Yes, that's what I thought. Okay.
27.
Any advances on 27?
Sorry, what now?
I rolled a 15.
Cool.
When you get over 30, it's going to start being really. You get an extra turn at this point.
Can we give Tel'Dryn boots of haste?
Please.
Or
just
just
give me a weapon of warning so that I can have advantage on this.
No,
Because they don't exist.
because boots of haste are broken as fuck.
I know, that's
am
why I want
never-
Tel'Dryn to have them.
I'm never putting that in my game.
No.
Boots of speed.
Yeah, boots of speed. Yeah, boots of haste. No, you're not having the haste spell without concentration. That's obscene.
Here,
And a
have
bonus
potion.
action.
Or,
Yeah, and a bonus
here's
action.
the
Yeah, that's
spell.
fucking mental.
I like the sound of that.
broken.
No, it's broken.
It's never happening in my
It's
game.
very broken. That's why I'm saying as a joke.
20 to 15.
Hello, 17.
19.
18.
Oh, turn. Snap.
It's fine. Both of the rogues are going to get sneak attack.
15 to 10.
12. You fool. There's
Ah,
5 there.
You're in the flint
You're out
bracket.
of the flint
No,
bracket.
he is the flint bracket,
I've
but
moved
he's
it
just
up.
also
Yeah.
in the flint bracket.
Well, yeah, but he sort of left the flint
How
bracket.
did
10 to 5.
how did
Nine.
Who's do?
6.
Alright.
I'm not last. He's defining
That
the
was
flint
great
bracket.
when you said that though, and you're like, I'm not like. Yes, I am.
I rolled well, but I'm still last.
Someone was
20,
hiding
20,
there
20,
next
20, 15.
Andrew forgot to
Okay.
mention his, and he goes, oh wait.
Oh yeah, something.
One day you'll roll with that 20 for initiative.
And someone will still go before you.
Yeah, Tel'Dryn.
Probably Tel'Dryn and me.
I mean, I have a
Tel'Dryn.
60% chance to get above 20, so.
Maybe me. If I roll
You
well.
said he's about 40 feet. About 30, 40 feet.
30, 40 feet, yeah.
Yeah,
in,
cool.
in his movement, since you guys have been talking, he's got a little closer.
Cool. But yeah, I can move 40 feet because
Cool,
first
yeah,
round.
you can get in range. Yeah, he's 30 feet away now from the walking.
Cool. So I make 3 rapier attacks.
Go for it.
Getting a. Does a 12 hit?
No, it bounces off his armor.
Okay,
Oh,
then
shit, well,
20 and
Christ.
more than 20 hits, I assume.
Both of those will hit, yes.
This
Yeah.
is not going to end well for you.
Why?
Because
There
it's
is
going to go
spike
down.
armor.
I didn't do that in order, so I don't know.
It actually doesn't matter.
Huh?
It's just spiked for effect.
Alright.
It just looks cool.
Yeah.
So they're goths.
12.
Hey. Goths are awesome.
22.
I'm just saying, they're goths. They're wearing spikes.
22 damage.
Yeah, plus
Everyone get your
that
spikes
one.
bands up.
So cool.
Cool.
22.
That'll be your goth.
Awesome. So you run forward and you stab. First one ricochets off. You align yourself and get in through the gaps in the armor. The Ogo. The ogre bellows a little bit.
Hello, I'm Ogre, the Ogre.
You
New
also
character.
get a better look of the room, having sprinted into it. It's a rectangular room. There is the hold of the bucket and the chains are coming through. You guys are in the northwestern corner. So in the southeastern corner, there is a portcullis, and through there you can see a sort of room that's got bits of bone sort of scattered across the floor.
Cool.
There is a corridor directly south,
That's not good.
which is the direction that one of the ogre that shouted the Hobgoblins looked in. And right in the southwestern corner, there is a corridor that heads towards a desk.
Okay.
And behind said desk is a giant.
Oh, shit.
dear.
I'm assuming a fire giant.
Yes.
The portcullis.
Yes.
Any light in there coming from the other direction?
Nope. Not that you can.
Maybe
I
not.
should have advantage on one of my attacks. I did it all wrong.
You did do it all wrong.
I didn't roll the separately for the
Roll
additional
one.
attack. I
Roll,
didn't.
roll one again, because if you get
No,
20,
but I don't know which one it would have
Yeah,
been.
but it doesn't
so
matter. So one of them will get. If one of them, just in case you get 20.
Well, it might be the one that missed.
Accept your loss.
There you go. It doesn't matter.
All right. We move on to Autumn.
Gonna.
Door attack roll.
Tic tac.
You have advantage, I assume. Are they stealth?
You're not hidden, but you get a surprise round
Why weren't we hidden?
because you move out and run at them. Like the guy you've stabbed has been stabbed and is now is sort of turning around.
Okay.
That's a 21.
21 hits.
Big attack, yeah.
Yeah, because Tel'Dryn is next to it.
Double checking sneak attack levels at this one.
Half a level rounded up.
Yeah.
So 6.
6 plus the d6 for bow.
Yeah, I was just checking. I hadn't fucked up my numbers. 3, 7, 9, 14, 19, 24. 24 plus 5, 29 total.
Cool. That's not a lot of damage. The ogre not looking good.
Oh, sweet.
He's
Doing
taken
anything else?
51 so far.
Huh?
Doing anything else? Moving in rooms, staying outside of the room.
How long's the corridory bit that we've got?
It's like 20 feet.
I just want to like plant on the corner.
Yeah, cool. We move on to Snap.
You're touching it.
Door.
19.
That should hit. 19 plus 7.
Yeah, that hits.
D8.
As the
Wait.
finger of
3d8.
touches.
Woo!
The shocking
Shiny
dust,
one.
bonus to attacking wet people. Or is it?
No,
if they're
metal
wearing
armor,
metal
right?
armor, you have advantage on the attack roll.
Yeah, okay.
Not bad.
10, 12. Yeah, 12 necrotic damage.
The
63.
weird spectral
Ghostly
finger
hand.
reaches out and passes through the ogre's neck, and it sort of chokes for a bit, and then collapses to the floor.
Nice.
Cool.
That'll do. So something around the 60s.
Sasha.
You did.
Sniper.
Yeah, but I've got no sneak attack or anything now.
Yeah.
No, you might as well take the other ogre.
Yeah.
And he's the only one who noticed. The other ogre might not have noticed yet, so he might get sneak attack.
May as well shoot the
Ogre. That's 17.
17 hits one of the spikes. Ba-tink!
Yeah.
Off into the wall.
Oh, here we go again, just like last week.
Flint. That other ogre is further away.
Okay.
Because of the wheel,
I know.
it's in actual distance, it's only like sort of like straight line, it's like 40-50 feet away. But to get to it, you've got to go around the wheel.
How big is this wheel?
100 feet.
They're full of people. Like a hamster ball.
You're going to go in the wheel, aren't you?
Excuse me.
How is it
Oh,
only 50 feet?
wow.
Just
No,
dive
no.
through the
It's
spike.
a person roundabout!
Because
thinking
then
like-
it's not
try and
hidden
blend
inside
in.
the room.
I can enlarge myself, right? And then
Jump
use it
through
as like a
the-
hamster ball.
Is it jump through the spokes?
It's a flat wheel.
Try and blend
It's
in
a
with the
100-foot wheel
others.
in a 100-foot wheel direction.
Or
Oh,
ease,
is it-
ease their suffering,
Yes.
pedal a bit. You know.
You're
Liam,
not right on one end of it.
Oh, right.
And you're probably the only rock dude.
clarification.
You're not
Is
behind you,
the-
they're just
is
there
the
like being
wheel
dragged along.
Yeah,
horizontal or vertical?
and not looking exhausted.
Yeah, it's a roundabout.
Yeah, I was just checking because I had it.
So if I move up to where Tel'Dryn is, can I then also see the giant
Yeah.
at the desk? Can the giant at the desk also see us?
Yeah, the giant was writing.
And an ogre fell over.
An ogre
There's a
fell over.
drow standing there.
Not only did
What?
an ogre fall over, the slaves stopped pushing the wheel. And there was
Yay.
immediate silence.
Yay!
And then a ding as the bolt goes off the ogre's arm and goes
Yes.
through one of his books.
And then the
Injured
ogre.
eye.
Yeah. So there's currently the bucket chain is not moving anymore, and it's just gone.
Could I trouble you all to keep pedaling just a little bit longer, please? And then I'm going to turn back to the giant. Yeah, that's a good shout.
Roll
I
of
forgot.
persuasion.
I am going to say roll a persuasion check to persuade the slaves.
Fair, persuade.
Oh, nice.
That's probably.
That rolled back.
It's a big number.
I know it's plus one, isn't it? So it's
That's
my
18
charisma.
on the die.
So yeah, it's 17 total.
17. Cool.
And then yeah, I'll I don't think we're going to convince the Duke to leave, are we? He's not just going to be like, yeah, okay, I'm going to go now.
No.
Yeah, I'm going to cast protection from fire myself. Yeah.
Does this guy look jukey?
It looks like a fire giant.
No.
He's writing stuff.
It's you, but a fire giant. He's doing finance, he's doing bookkeeping.
I do finance.
No, you masturbate furiously into a puddle.
That's a job.
Probably is.
Somewhere.
Well, I mean, you
Cool.
can sell your sperm, so that basically makes it a job.
Uriel.
Puddle's a jar, but yes.
Yes.
That's
sorry,
very
that's
important.
Basically, everyone else is gone.
Yeah,
It-
so-
it's you and me. That's it. That's all that's left in this round.
Wow.
It's you and me. And me.
Alright, I will go to where Lint is, I guess.
Yep.
And
Right.
I'm within
Yeah.
60 feet of anyone at that point.
Excuse me.
Actually, I'll get within 60 feet of that other ogre and say.
Yeah, no, you'll be within 60 feet of the ogre.
Did his persuasion check work, by the way?
Which I know.
Oh, you don't know yet.
Oh.
And do the slaves have initiative?
I shout to the ogre, they've not stopped because one of your friends died, they've stopped because you smell!
That's a 1.
Wow! Fail. He's very offended by your.
He really doesn't like.
He's very sensitive about his scent.
I put 3 things in the ocean on today.
I got a 7.
7 damage.
Linked by a fire giant.
But I bathed in 3 dead bodies.
Human musk scent.
Cool. Fire giant no longer surprised. Ogre no longer surprised. Fenrir. Fenrir will Eldritch Blast.
At the crying ogre.
Yes. That is a crit.
Nice.
A 21
Nice.
and a 17. A 17 does not hit.
You should play Fenrir more often.
He seems to hit a lot.
Liam and his high rolls.
Well, yeah, crit. Like.
So 3d10
You should
plus
play anyone more
2
often.
times charisma mod.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so plus
Playing
6.
my character, I might actually hit something for once.
Maybe.
Yes.
Maybe I can roll for you if you want.
2.
It's 10.
Max
So
damage.
19. Well done,
10,
I hit something.
9 and 8 on the damage side.
What the
Wow.
19, 27,
That's 7.
Plus
30,
6.
33
Oh, I rolled a 7 and
damage.
missed, so that
Cool.
would be fuck.
Shit.
With a cantrip.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Eldritch Blast is
Yeah,
like
warlocks,
Did
man.
he take agonizing?
They don't
Blast?
have many spells, so they gotta have something.
Yeah, that was with his.
Oh,
charisma
with
modifier,
agonizing.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
It
So
did
which I take
33
is
damage.
instead of one of those healing spells.
I saw someone
Yours
saying
would only be D10.
on Facebook earlier that warlocks were under.
Yeah, I saw
and,
that.
and there were like
Whatever.
90,
You wouldn't get
90
plus
comments of you're
I'd still
doing
get
it
the
wrong.
10 damage.
You're only looking
And
at
multiple
one
shots,
aspect of
which is
said
important.
warlock. The fact that they only have 2 spell slots. Like, cool. Tel'Dryn.
Oh, yeah. How far away is Jeff the desk clerk?
Jeff.
What?
My name
Oh,
is
The
Jeff.
fire giant.
Jeff, the desk clerk.
You got that.
Where are the
Oh,
inspectors?
I didn't hear the end of it.
All right.
Fair enough.
What's he inspecting?
He is like 80 odd feet away.
How far away is like Crybaby?
Because you've moved closer,
Ronaldo.
he is 40 feet away.
He's 40 feet.
Yes.
Ooh, I was thinking more faker.
Oh.
I will move
That was harsh.
That was harsh.
20 feet towards him.
Or Ogre.
Liam would have got that.
Towards. Oh, sorry. The ogre's 40 feet away.
Yes.
Right.
Ogre's 40 feet, Giant is 80.
If I move towards the ogre, is that also moving towards the fire giant?
No.
Right.
Giant is, you're here, Giant is down here, Ogre is here.
I guess I'm gonna have to move. I'll move 30 feet towards the giant.
It's technically closer.
I mean, it's
By like,
you are-
not by
you're moving along the diagonal
Yeah.
to get to the
I'll
ogre.
move towards the giant.
Cool. 40
30
feet.
feet.
30 feet.
Yeah. And dodge.
Cool. You are dodging. Alton.
Tic tac.
At the ogre.
Cool. Cool. Ding. Moving closer, staying where you are.
Oh,
Happy.
can I put my weapons away for free? So I can stow 2.
Yes, then.
Cool.
Yeah.
I
Not
do
going to
that.
keep it unprepared.
Yeah,
No.
I will go. I'll go 20 foot towards Tel'Dryn.
Snap.
Is there only the ogre in sight for me?
Huh?
You'll have to, I
It's
think
only
you'll
that
have to move.
ogre.
Yeah, it's only the ogre. Yeah. So you can see Tel'Dryn heading off towards something else.
Okay. Yeah, I'll cast Chill Touch at this ogre as well.
Go for it.
That's a 17.
17 plus 7.
That will hit.
Sure, that hits.
3d8. I really love those shiny dice.
So nice.
So nice.
8, 9, 10, 11 necrotic damage.
11 necrotic damage. Sweet.
I'll move closer towards
Cool.
where everyone else is going.
This one chokes me a bit, but he's still living.
Yeah, I'm not
You didn't
expecting
choke him
it.
out.
Sasha.
The fuck is the range of mockery?
60
feet.
60.
How far away is that ogre?
More than that.
You can move close enough to get
The
60
ogre's
feet.
within 60 feet.
Well, I got him. I got within 60 feet and used it.
He was 40 from me, so.
He's already
Yeah, I don't think
locked
you
at the
can move.
moment.
You can move. Yeah.
Mock him even more.
Alright, I'll move up to where I'm in range and
Yep.
then just go, all those spikes, huh? You compensating for something?
It's a 16 on his save.
Yeah,
No, he's
No,
not.
he's not.
no,
Yeah.
he really ain't. Tiny thing!
Just like opens his fly.
He looks at you confused.
He didn't get it.
What? Compensate.
$2.
Flint.
Yeah.
You won't want to be hit by it.
Bludgeoning
This thing has
damage?
never been cleaned.
Bludgeoning? Piercing?
Bludgeoning.
Depends how you
Make
look
a
at
con
it.
save for the
And
amount
make
of
a con
smegma that
save,
gets
yeah.
smacked on your face.
Oh.
That was grim. That was grim.
How far did Tel'Dryn go down towards Jeff the clerk?
I don't know,
30
but
feet.
Sasha just took it
So
down
I'm
really far.
And then I'm dodging.
Okay. And this ogre looks pretty hurt, right?
Yes.
So
But he's 40 feet away.
I'm gonna pull out a javelin and javelin the ogre. And roll a natural 1, so 10 total.
One.
And then I'm going to pull out a second spear / javelin, so it's going to be like 15. And use my extra attack to throw again.
No.
With a 3!
Wow.
12 total.
The first one you just go, oh, pick it up again.
So I like, dust my hands off and walk to where Tel'Dryn is down.
I
Like,
meant to
no
do that.
one saw that.
It's like the old whistle kind of.
Yeah.
At that point, the slaves start pushing the wheel again.
Nice.
And the loud sound begins.
No, these guys are going to die. We might as well just keep going.
Just one of the javelins hit a slave.
Oh, he did mean that, okay.
Uriel.
I said push.
I shout, firstly, there's Tel'Dryn, do you want to go ape? What? I'll ask if you turn to me.
No.
We've discussed
It's
this.
going to be a lot harder to do diplomacy in the form of an ape.
What's the movement?
I think it's 40 or 50 feet.
If it's 50, sure.
I haven't got the monster manual.
You're actually intended to giant ape.
Yeah. Well, it's actually a very, very dangerous creature. Well, it has more HP than you and does more damage.
And they're very proficient at carrying children off.
Generally women, actually.
Climbing buildings.
Oh, poor Harambe.
Jesus.
Oh, Harambe for life.
Turn me into that.
Never forget it.
Oh, what was that? The dick's out for Harambe shit.
Dicks out for Harambe.
True molly,
for Harambe.
true mollyporth? True polymorph into
Mollyporth.
True
Giant
mollyporth.
ape has 40
That's a character name.
Unfortunately, it's only 40 foot speed, 40 foot climb.
Alright, no.
Mollymorph.
Mollyporth.
Mollyporth.
Okay, then I'm going to use Vicious Mockery on the ogre again.
Oh, that's
Mock him!
16.
I think that failed, actually. Let me go check. My spell is 17.
It
That
fails.
fails.
What did you say to him?
You suck.
I'm so unoriginal.
The half-orc means you've got a tiny dick.
Yes! Okay,
Oh wow, 1, 2, 3.
6.
4, 5, 6.
7, 8.
Just. How much HP
Not a
is it?
gun
Main
say,
number.
I'm pretty fly for a white guy.
Above or below 3?
A number.
Right.
Doesn't quite fit, but I'll make it.
Fire Giant.
Picks up his desk and throws it.
Mahogany! Just throws the whole thing at us.
except the fact that it's
I
basalt.
cast table!
Good enough!
Just might sound the same. Basalt! Mahogany! Sorry, way better. Well done to anyone who gets that reference. And if you don't, what the fuck are you doing with your life?
Not
Enjoying
looking
it,
at
not being
shit.
sad.
I'll leave then because I
So
don't.
what does do?
Yeah, I don't get it either. It's okay.
You should all watch Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Yeah.
The what?
Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do I have
Dragon Ball
to?
Z,
Really
but funnier. It's better
And
than
shorter.
actual Dragon Ball Z.
that
Yeah,
felt
way
like
shorter
a
episodes, like 5 minutes.
CBZ, that's kind of boring.
So rather
He
than
stands
tossing
up
a
and
table
goes,
at
he
us,
does not have a small penis. I've seen it.
I felt it.
Okay.
I've handled it. Okay. He throws the giant penis at you.
Oh.
No, it's made of stone.
I was thinking like he can throw the little rock over to the giant. They're like, we trapped your son in this rock. So you hold this up and look very closely. You can see him.
He stands up, he reaches into a pouch, he pulls out a boulder,
Yeah, there we
a
go.
small rock,
Bowling.
and he is throwing it at Flint.
Okay.
Throwing a rock at the rock. He did attempt to throw javelins at him.
No, I threw rocks, javelins at the ogre.
Yeah,
Sure.
but you mean you walk forward closer and Tel'Dryn is ready for it. He's like, eh.
That's bullshit.
But it's fine, you're made of rock, you just absorb them, don't you?
Yeah, that's fine. That's a 14.
It
That
does not hit.
Yep.
That's unusual.
I tried that with javelins and it didn't work.
Cool.
Throwing shit.
Oh shit, the ogre gets a turn. Didn't die.
Shit.
Amazing.
Don't think
What's
you
his
can move,
speed
I don't think you
though,
can move the
like
40
30
feet.
His speed is 40.
Oh.
He can actually hit someone.
Actually, wasn't he the closest and he's left?
Other people close the gap.
Oh, I stopped 60 feet
You
away.
said you moved up to me and Flim.
We came close.
Yeah.
I was going to
Well,
go
yeah,
where
I
you
might
are
move
now
to him.
to do that, but you didn't, so I didn't move from like 60 feet away from him. I don't know where you are, but I think you were 60 feet to use Vicious Mockery. You've left, and I don't know where you two went. I'm like 10 foot behind him.
Closer towards where Tel'Dryn's going and Alton.
We all moved away
It could
from
probably
it.
get someone.
It will get someone. You moved up and then you bonus action dashed after Tel'Dryn, right? Or do you just move up to
You
where
moved 20
Tel'Dryn-
feet.
Yeah, but you only moved 30.
Yeah.
So I'm 10 foot behind him.
I only moved 25.
You didn't move the previous turn. Tel'Dryn ran into the room the previous turn.
Oh.
Oh, well, I'm bonus actions after him then. I was trying to be like, just behind.
Yeah, so you guys are down that corridor. Snap followed.
I didn't move the first time.
You didn't move the first time, but you did move the second time.
It's only 25 feet.
Yeah, which I think puts you as the only person he can get to.
I don't care.
That's fine. He's probably not going to do much.
Oh yeah, it's a
Savagely
disadvantage.
Double disadvantage.
He walks towards you, bringing up this great club.
He got chill touch, which means he has disadvantage from the attack.
It's just,
He's got disadvantage from 3 places.
that's a 20 to hit.
me. Really?
What was that?
That's a 20 to hit.
Wow.
Hits?
Seriously?
The ogres actually did something.
I'm surprised.
With tears in his eyes, like.
Why you do this?
It's not small.
Does he hit him with his
it?
cock?
Hits him with the great club.
He hits him with his
So
great club.
that's what he calls him, right? Yeah.
That is 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Maybe it isn't that small.
You make a concept.
Fuck you. Actually, I'm good at those.
You are now the very definition of a snake.
What was that?
You're now the very definition of a smeghead. Be proud, claim that. That was good.
Fenrir will.
I don't want to touch you.
No. Eldritch Bloost.
Yeah,
The
he'll
ogre.
Eldritch Blast the ogre, then walk forward and Eldritch Blast the giant. So ogre number 1, that's a hit.
Oh my god, he's got
Ogre's
like
dead.
a walking platform. Like, pew, 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 pew.
Ogre
Yeah.
be dead.
How much do you have?
Hit 2. He then misses twice against the fire giant.
Okay.
Ba-dink, ba-dink.
How far away is the fire giant from Tel'Dryn at this point?
50 from me.
50 from you. Cool.
Tel'Dryn.
I'm gonna move up 30 feet,
Yep.
pull out my longbow,
Excuse me.
shoot him twice, or attempt to. That probably doesn't hit on 16,
Nope.
but the 24 does.
Yep.
So
That's
I didn't want that dice.
That's cocked, not target.
That's 11 piercing, and then I drop my longbow.
Cool.
I will. How far can I
If
move?
we took
My
you
muffle
down-
movement, 30 feet.
30 feet.
If we took the giant down this round though, then you coolly drop it, then you pick it back up.
If I go like 30, that means that
It's just I'm getting ready so that I can now just
20 feet away from the giant.
Which means I'm still 10 foot behind him, yeah?
No, you'll be next to him.
No, because he moved. I was 10 foot behind
He
him.
was 10 foot
moved
behind me,
30, and
so-
I can only go 30, so I'll be dead. I'll still.
Oh, you didn't move your full dash previous. Yeah.
Oh no, yeah. No, yeah. 'Cause I said I was gonna be 10 foot behind.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'll be 10 foot behind. I'll take a shot.
Cool.
Oh yeah, 2 arrows.
So 20.
Hmm?
Yeah, 20 then.
20
Your
hits.
force hushes intelligence.
Oh boy. I don't think it was. It could have
7?
been 6. I think it was.
Because
8.
you were
Or
illiterate.
7.
I think it was 7.
The giant
Eight-
ape,
eight
the
was
giant
really
ape
to
has
read.
7.
Yeah, he had 7. So yeah, he was just as.
Cool.
intelligent.
Giant
Snap.
ape.
What armor is this ogre wearing?
Plate. The armor is the ogre wearing.
Yeah.
Ogre's dead.
No, it's not.
Oh, no, it's not. No, it is. 'cause-
Alright, the question is.
Fenrir-
Oh,
Ogre.
Fenrir, sorry, yeah,
Ogre.
Fenrir killed it. Yeah.
Oh, it
Fenrir
is?
killed
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
it's
Fenrir
dead.
shot
It's
it.
dead.
Alright, I won't ask that question then.
Yeah, it doesn't
If it was made of metal.
But it is made of metal.
It was
it's the iron
wearing
spikes.
Yeah.
spiked plate
So
metal.
shock and
Yes.
grasp would have been an advantage.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so that's dead. And now it's just fire
Just fire
giant.
giant.
It's now got an arrow in it.
Which can I see?
Oh.
Yes. At this point, yes.
How far is he? Oh, he's in range
Like
anyway.
80 foot or something.
Yeah, from you, I think he's 90 foot from you.
Well, I've got spells that do.
Oh, can I? Because if I drop my bow, can I draw my swords?
Oh,
Look, because you pulled the bow out.
I pulled the bow out, didn't I?
How's this guy looking anyway? He's who
Fine,
is
he's
he?
only taken. He's taken 7 points
Taken
damage.
one fucking
He's taken
arrow.
11.
So...
I was 11.
Oh, did you hit him?
I hit the
He's got
giant, yeah.
he's got
He's got two
arrows.
arrows in him, and he's taken 18 damage.
I'll have to do that at level 3.
She's like,
Level 3.
I'm out of second hand spell slots.
It's one fire giant. We outnumber him 7 to 1.
yeah, just through cantrips then.
I wanna.
Yeah, chill touch him.
Yeah.
Disadvantage attacks.
Use your lightning wand on all
Against
of those
me.
prisoners.
Oh.
Yeah, but still, it means.
Vicious.
Oh wait,
Here's
no,
some-
no! It's the rare frost.
Rare frost.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's the other one. It's frostbite. But then that requires him to do a con save.
Yeah,
Say that he looks fat in his plate armor.
He does look fat in his plate armor anyway.
Use the lightning on the slaves.
Um,
Use the wand of lightning on
cool.
the slaves.
Yeah, I'll cast
Make a wand of
frostbite.
Frostbite.
Wait,
You say cast chain lightning.
no,
Oh, the
I
wand of lightning on the slaves.
I'm not arranged to do that. Even if I walk
I was just imagining chain lightning. You go, that's like
60 foot.
Yeah, you are. You're.
Oh,
Oh, no, you're out by 5.
And even if I move up there, I'm still not going to be in range.
You're out by 5.
Fine, I'll chill touch him.
Go for it.
So everything else is everything.
That should hit. 18 plus.
Yeah, that hits.
19.
Oh, 19 plus.
That hits.
Dread. Shiny desk. Let's use this one this time.
Cheesy, what's it?
Choosy, what's it?
Fuck, I really
Ooh,
want
4,
this now.
8, 9, 10, 11. Necrotic.
I'd still move it.
Cool.
Yeah, I was going to move up anyway, just so I could.
You'll move up, yeah. The spectral hand. He does not
Doing
look
well,
that
this
far.
spectral
The
hand, I'm liking it.
Sasha.
There's nothing to hide behind in this room,
No.
right?
No.
Chill touch is good.
Oh, let's move over a bit so I'm in range.
Wasn't going. Just take the phone.
Fucking
Numbers?
21.
That will hit.
Oh my god, I fucking hit something.
Did you hunt us, Mark?
Boom, boom.
It's not a ranger anymore.
Oh, yeah, you're not, are you? Yeah.
That's the ranger.
Oh, yeah.
You went from ranger party to rogue
13
party.
points of
Yeah.
bolt damage.
Forget, it's
It's
weird.
Yeah, we did.
It's
Cool.
strange. Blue light.
Flint.
I'm going to move up and. Oh,
Only the fact that you're shooting with an arrow.
Can I dodge as a bonus?
The disadvantage
No.
is only.
No.
Dash disengage
Sam,
high.
disadvantage is only if they're
whatever.
undead.
Cool. You are dodging Uriel.
I'm gonna move 30 feet and I should be in range of him.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to use Vicious Mockery.
Which is weird because they're usually resistant.
You forgot to account for the VAT!
Fuck, really?
That's 20.
Aww.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
No, he just like looks at the page for.
No,
Yes, I
fucking didn't.
Throw a rocket in for that comment.
Tough.
Fuck off, did I?
It is the giant.
Throws a
The
gold
It was worth
piece
it
in.
just Swin's version of just headbanging the table.
Throws the
giant
ledger at you.
grasps its great sword.
Yeah. Bye, guys. Bye. Wonderful time.
Nice knowing you.
And runs towards Tel'Dryn and Flint, who are both next to each other.
Mm-hmm.
And as it does so, it drops its weight slightly and runs into you.
Oh, charge.
Into who?
Both of you.
Both
Bow.
I need you both to make strength saving throws, please.
push him back.
Remember, you're
Oh,
within his
oh.
aura.
15.
Plus whatever he's aura.
Oh, 16.
So, yeah, so +1. So,
He's aura. Really?
yeah. 9.
9.
9.
He hits both of you with enough force, you are both knocked flat on your back.
Okay.
You're both prone.
Okay. Do we
He
take
can't-
damage?
No damage,
Okay.
you're just prone.
Did he take the charger fee?
No.
Son of a
Bless
bitch.
You
then-
son of a bitch.
Grasps his great sword,
Yeah.
brings it down towards Tel'Dryn.
Cool.
Which is now normal because he's mocked. No, never mind.
No, he wasn't.
No.
No, I didn't get.
He didn't get mocked.
But he did get grasped.
No, but that's only undead.
Oh.
That is a 21 to hit.
Yep.
On the gentle stroke.
Ow, that hurt. Yeah.
It's like it's a gentle stroke and then the nails come in at the end. You're like, shut.
What was a ghostly hand? It's probably going through you as well.
It's just
ripping on the
touching your
inside-
soul
ripping
and you're
on the
like,
inside.
So it's ineffective against gingers.
36 points of slashing damage
Mm-hmm.
Or
on the first attack.
he is a ginger.
And then he brings the great sword down again.
Essentially, you're channeling ginger power.
That is a 28 to hit.
Fucking hell.
That misses.
How are you looking?
I've been hit by a giant twice. That's how I've
Bam.
looked.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, roll on the floor, so we got advantage.
Yeah, that ain't gonna look good.
There's 19 points of slashing damage.
Oh, he's alive.
I did a lot there.
Cool.
What's your AC at the moment?
20.
It'd have been 21 if you had both swords out, yeah?
Yep.
And that is the fire giant done. So Finrir.
So you hit regardless.
Blast.
Yeah, he'll just do 3 more of the Eldritch Blast. Where the fuck did I just put the D20 that I was literally just using?
Inside
It's in
you.
your hand.
There it is. That is, I believe, a 19. Yep, a 19, a 19, and a 17. So 2 hits.
Fucking hell.
You've done so much more damage with that character than.
Yeah.
That is 10,
Wouldn't you
14
have hexed him?
force damage.
Wouldn't you have hexed him?
Probably
Probably
not.
not. Probably
He's only
saving the
got
Duke.
2 spells.
Oh god.
Cool.
Yeah. Forgot you did.
Tel'Dryn.
Get up.
No, I'm gonna stay laying. No, I'm gonna stand up.
Like Dad.
Well,
Yeah, you got me. You got me.
Just look at him. Just like. Yeah, just open one eye.
Is he gone, guys? Is he gone?
Be scrap. Be scrap.
yeah, so I'll stand up,
Yep.
draw my swords,
Yep.
little smirk on my face,
Yeah.
He's got a hard on.
and 2 attacks.
Yep.
Second wind shit.
Don't want a hunter's mark him, more damage.
He's not.
No.
With all of us taking one.
Nah,
so
go
that's-
for
okay.
it.
Damage. That's
Both
21, 22 twice.
So both hit, yeah.
Nice.
The rapier is in.
Doing 18 damage.
18.
Yep. And then second wind. Third attack. 20.
Hits.
Doing another 13.
Cool. Alton.
I'm going to run along, drop my bow, swords out, knee slide between Tel'Dryn's leg, and just do that as I go through the giant.
1 sword.
1 sword. Bonus action gets them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, bonus
Yeah,
action
bonus
gets them
action
both.
gets them
Oh,
both down.
sorry,
I've got
yeah, you
braces.
got the. Sorry, I thought you were.
No,
bracing
no,
swords, not
braces.
flicking swords. Cool.
Yeah, I don't have any other swords.
Yeah.
Just don't
Yeah,
go
yeah,
too
yeah.
soon.
Just like accidentally castrate Tel'Dryn.
You asshole!
How
could you?
One of them's a 13, and the
does
other
not
one's a
hit.
24.
That does hit.
Which is D6. Oof.
Oh dear.
That's a lot of ones.
There's a 6 and a 4.
That's 5. That's 11, 15, 19 plus 6, so 25.
Cool.
And then I was going to stand behind him. No, I just.
Next to. If you
Yeah.
slid under legs. Yeah. Cool.
And by him, I was talking about the giant.
Oh, yeah. Snap.
Caress him again.
Go
With
for
a
it.
ghostly hand.
Where are you caressing him?
Show me on the giant where it touched you!
There.
I'm not a giant! That might be, but I'm not.
Ooh. Oh, that should hit. 21.
21 hits.
Yeah. Which one's now?
Special hand of.
The left one.
This one. This one.
Sure.
And the shiny one. Oh, it's getting lower and lower, but 4.
8.
That's 8.
Cool.
Damn it.
He's doing fine. I mean, he looks hurt now.
But
And then I walk a little bit closer again.
Cool. Sasha.
Oh,
Hey.
I've actually fucking hit him. 17 plus 9.
Yeah, that hits.
My
Hello.
God. Boom.
Less ones.
That's shitty.
No, man, I got 4 ones.
You get 5d6.
Hey,
You're level 9 rogue.
cool.
Still, not as many ones.
20 points of damage.
Cool.
Not that far off.
You rolled like 3 less dice than the.
Flint.
Did
Cool,
right.
now we have damage, right?
Right. So, is this giant?
Are
No,
you,
it's a fiend!
are you standing up?
Yes.
No, it's a Cthulhian monster.
I'll spin on the floor. So I'll
Bring
spin
up.
and
It's a
I'll
doppelganger.
swing. and-
Eldritch monstrosity.
Giant.
No!
Nat 20.
Everyone hit that F key.
I don't think you need to smoke.
Do it
Yeah,
anyway.
he
Do it
gets-
anyway.
he
Do
gets-
it
he
to
gets-
anyone.
Well, he gets that anyway. He
He
gets,
gets-
he gets a 1d8. Like,
Yeah, you get your passive smite anyway, which is
so
nice.
Yeah, you're fine.
Wait, so you're getting 8d6 and 2d8?
Yeah. That's right. I've got. Thank you.
Roll your greatsword d6 separately because
Yeah,
I
because I can't reroll the ones. So
Juan?
take
Juan.
away-
and twos.
Where's one?
You can't reroll one.
I'll
Reroll
go with the
twos.
biscuit.
Snake eyes.
Oh!
You just call that.
Yes!
Is it snake eyes?
Yes!
Oh my god! That's happened all the time.
You are a curse!
Please stop.
Or at least they're
Wait,
taken to a
yes.
crab's
Yes,
table.
I cannot have any more ones.
And then
Why
Belton's
not?
maybe.
I do not want this
Rich
one.
people.
And there's another one, but I can't reroll it. That's the 6 as well to get out. And then the d8s. It's another 1. So 4, 8, plus 6 is 14, 15, 19, 20, 21, 27, plus 5 is 32, plus 5 strength, so 37 on the first swing. Is he knocked over?
Oh yeah.
13?
See how you like it, bitch.
What's the DC?
13?
No, I think it's
I think it's
15.
He is knocked over.
Yay!
Armour is a bit
Let me just work out numbers. Cool.
Bless you.
So the second is 28 to hit.
That will hit.
It's a shame it wasn't another crit.
Is he gonna get snake eyes again?
Weapon attack.
Oh!
Wait, no, I'm gonna balance it out. Reroll it.
Please say
Reroll
that.
it.
It's double 6. Yeah.
Double 6. I got
Was it
one.
hard
There you
to
go.
do that?
6.
Because
That's
he didn't say anything, just continued to laugh. What a prick.
Well,
So-
Andrew's not here this
And then again from the second swing, that's 12.
Yes, mate.
12 plus 5 is 17. Plus 1 is 18. Plus 5 is 23. 23 points of damage.
Still alive.
Oh my
he is.
god.
Not looking very healthy though.
But it's now his go.
No, it's my go.
Uriel's go.
Alright, okay. Do something that makes him unhealthy.
Vicious
Really
mockery.
unhealthy.
Really unhealthy.
Vicious mockery. What, gingers don't have souls?
Keep a dagger. You get advantage. Go for the eyes.
Kill him with words. Kill him with
I think
fire.
I
Oh,
Kill him with
wait.
insults.
You've got to
I have a rapier.
Stick it in.
Kill it with fire.
Can I reach him?
Have you been moving up?
I moved up the last
Turn
time,
yourself
so I
to
was
a
30
giant
feet behind him. So I can actually reach him and then he's charged forward. These are guys have attacked
What do you
back.
do more with?
I can do 12 with that or I can do 11 with this. This is guaranteed 4.
That's guaranteed 3. And just squeeze on his next attack. Well, it's not guaranteed. Neither of them are guaranteed.
I actually get advantage on that. So yeah, I'm going to use Vicious Mockery and saying, when you're dead, I'm going to mark it down that you did in fact forget to do the VAT.
Wow, I'll fail that.
That's a 9.
Die to insult, you bitch.
Words
Nice.
are killing.
8.
He did.
Yes!
No, please!
And he's just thinking, maybe I did do it wrong.
He sort of turns to look at it. Look at the desk.
He's just reaching.
Turns back
He's
and is
reaching
like,
for the desk.
I do the Slayer. Cool.
Yes, disadvantage on his next attack against me.
From the grave.
But first, he takes a step back and runs into you again.
Can I search his pouch?
Oh, yeah.
Got that first. I'm going to check the desk.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Someone should
I
do
have
that.
5 points.
Woo!
That old
Yeah.
shite.
Get some healing down.
Does you want me to heal you as well?
33 should be fine.
I can heal you for 10, right?
I'll give you 3.
I have health potions.
I mean, I can heal myself for 2d8.
I can
plus
get 3d8.
3.
Yeah, I'll heal for 10, and that doesn't use any spell slots. To be
I have 4 health potions. If we really need, because they're in my room.
Okay, in his pouch, 5 foot length of chain,
Standard,
a wooden door with twisted iron hinges.
as you do. Does it go anywhere?
No. A carved stone statue of a dwarf.
How
Is
big?
it really a dwarf?
It's a dwarf.
Use it to
Is
summon
it
a
good
dwarf.
quality?
It's alright.
It might actually be a dwarf turned to stone.
Yeah, a wondrous figurine.
No, I was
And a
thinking
bag of
I was
dried
thinking
mushrooms.
dipped in it.
Oh.
Ooh, bag of giant mushrooms.
None of them are magical.
What about the mushrooms?
They magic mushrooms.
They're just dried mushrooms.
So they still might be magic
Find
mushrooms.
out later.
Yeah, cut them and see what colour they turn into.
Rainbow.
Did you say 10
How
points?
heavy is the statue?
Oh, parade.
I mean, it's a statue.
Is it
Down
live?
by
Is it life size?
48.
Is it small?
It's a carved.
It's a big hunk of fucking
Yeah,
stone.
it's a big lump of stone.
It weighs a thick ton.
It was more, could we fit in the bag of holding? Probably not.
Potion.
Yeah, so desk, anything of note?
Then I'm going to go over.
Yeah,
and-
no.
Do you want me to tell you?
There's an
Pay them
obsidian
first, look.
mug on top of the table.
Giant sized?
Yep.
Bag.
2 level 1, 2 level 2.
Did it have any liquid in
2
it or
level
was it
3,
empty?
2 level 4,
Oh, there was a little bit
5,
of
and
ale
level
in it.
6.
Who said you were nearly out of spell slots?
Use my
Did
Did you not hear him say that?
No, the thing is, that I wanted to say for an animate object, that is for
Okay,
a
anything else?
teleportation spell if we need to go somewhere. And then these are just general spells.
Yeah,
I'll take you. That's not. Yeah, I'll give you level 3. job.
Doors in the west of the
Plus
southern walls.
5,
He was writing something to do with the supply and
now have Zoom hit points.
the supplies of food
64.
and water that they have left
How much do they have?
for slaves.
Oh, is it just for the slaves?
Yeah,
No, I don't know.
yeah. It's literally, this is the slave overseer.
Okay.
All he's doing is keeping track of the things
Slave
necessary to keep the slaves going, and watching them to make sure nothing goes wrong.
Someone go talk to the slaves.
We're about to
Shouldn't
do
we
that.
go and get rid of the hobgoblins first?
That's why we're talking to the slaves.
Yeah,
To convince them to keep handling.
And find out what they know. They've been here.
exactly what I was about to ask them. Once you've done all that.
He also on the fire giant in his pouch was an iron key.
Probably for the door.
12 down.
Okay,
Not
that's
bad.
fine.
Or for the whatever they're chained to. Are they
I'm
chained to
seven
the
down.
slaves chained or?
They have manacles around their ankles.
Oh, should
Oh,
probably
it's
check
the
the
key.
ogres.
Is it giant-sized key
It's a
or?
giant sized key.
That's
So it's a bit like that.
Any of the ogres or the giant or the table have keys for their manacles?
Nope.
Oh, interesting.
I'll ask one of the slaves.
Sorry, are they manacled together or are they just manacled?
Because
I would assume
Is
they're
it
manacled
chain
to the
gang
wheel,
or-
because if they're running around it, you don't want them doing like that, because they're fucking having to deal with the manacles.
no,
Not
they're
being able to
they're,
move steps.
they're not running it. They're slowly pushing around.
Yeah, I
They are,
imagine they
their
are
ankles
manacled
are
themselves.
manacled. They're not attached to the train because
train,
wheel,
the wheel.
because when they collapse, it's a lot easier to pull them out if they're not attached to anything.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I'll ask one of them. Where do you get taken to?
Looking at them now, there is no chance of a conversation of these guys. They have next to no energy. It is
Oh, really?
all they can do to keep walking.
Shit.
Should we go and find
We're
the
gonna have to knock on the door.
hobgoblin that came out?
Yes. We'll take out the orcs that will come when these poor folks have to stop.
Wasn't one more? Wasn't two more just added to it though? That shouldn't be as tired.
They are also tired.
Alright, that portcullis,
Yes.
I'm gonna go investigate. What's on the other side of it?
Greater than.
You get closer.
Well,
Have a
use
look
of
at the
that.
other side.
Along with light and daylight.
There are gnawed bones that are slightly blackened, strewn across the floor, amid loose sets of rusty manacles.
So we
And
know what they do with the slaves.
make a perception check for me.
Percent 19.
You can also over just about catch over the sounds of the wheel turning and the bucket chain, the sounds of growlings, low
not go in there.
growls,
No, let's
Multiple.
not do that.
multiple. Yes.
Does the, I follow this? Does the key seem to fit into that gate?
Nope.
I'm going to guess.
Avoid that shit.
What's the likelihood that that portcullis is going to get opened by someone else?
Can you see where the mechanism is?
Well, the ogre and the giant that could lift it. are
That's a
dead.
point. Can I see how the portcullis opens?
Yeah, it's a bit like the one at the top. It's got to be lifted.
That's relatively safe then.
Yeah, but is it a giant-sized one or is it a smaller one?
There's a giant-sized.
Oh, it's a giant-sized one. Oh, I'm less worried.
Yeah.
I thought it was like our size one, so the hobgoblins can open it and go. Yeah.
And get eaten.
Yeah, I suppose.
How
I mean, if we
wide
got really
are
worried,
the?
I'm not too fussed. Put the immovable rod in one of the rungs, right? Because then people try and lift it.
Yeah,
like
but
the
if I
giant
know what an
walks in.
immovable rod is.
That's the thing. Though, if a giant comes in, it's like, oh no, there's a load of humans in here. Quick, free the hounds! And tries to open the gate. You might not necessarily see the tiny little
this
immovable
is
rod
true.
in one of the rungs. Like,
How
Rungs,
wide are
rungs.
the gaps in the?
Not big enough to slip through.
Cool. Okay. I don't want to go in. I'm just checking. I assume they probably weren't, seeing as there are dead slaves on the outside.
Yeah, you can Misty step through there.
I'll be right back.
So the door,
Oh, shit.
Guys, run!
Yeah, there were 2 doors by the table.
We don't need to. We're just watching the show.
They can cast light in there so we can actually see what's in there.
That's just an anger on the dogs.
Leave it. It's not worth it.
Can I go look at where the hobgoblin went?
Sure. You have a look down. It's a. Where it's gone. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 40-foot long corridor, 20-foot wide. At the end, it sharply turns to the left.
Mm-hmm.
And you look down. You can see another portcullis. And behind that, you can see 3 black. Well, actually, you can only see 1 because of the ankles, but you see a black basalt pillar supporting the ceiling, and there are 2 hobgoblins on either side of it. On either side, the whole length of this room are cages.
So how far away from it?
You peer around 36 and 80 feet.
It's a damn good thing you got them to keep moving.
It's also pitch black.
Oh,
All right. So I'm gonna go stealth mode
Mm-hmm.
into the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Were you all going?
No.
Oh no, I was just gonna have a look down. So that's 20.
Cool.
Let's move a bit closer to see if I can get any better look at anything.
Cool. Are you heading right up to the portcullis? The portcullis is 40 feet away.
There's no hobgoblins there, are there?
No, they're all on the
Yeah,
other
I'm
side.
just gonna go look through the portcullis.
Cool. Did you get there? You can see a little bit further down. You can see 2 more hobgoblins
Mm-hmm.
standing on the either side of another pillar. And the room carries on further than you can see. There's still just cages on either side.
Okay. Is it like this portcullis is opened by a mechanism or anything, or?
Nope.
So they've just lifted it.
Or something. Well, maybe the pair of them
And you guys lived in a portcullis
between the 2 of us.
up at the top.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's possible. The doors that are behind where I am.
Yes.
Are they keyed or
Giant-sized door with a
giant
handle.
door with handle? Okay. That's
Yeah, I'll come back to these guys.
I just have a key.
I can see 4 hobgoblins and many cages.
There's 2
Do
doors.
they keep the prisoners in cages?
I would assume so.
I put the key
Looks
in
that way. I couldn't see any prisoners though.
until I work away. There's 2.
There is a portcullis if we do wish to go that way.
They look well used.
I think we should
look well used?
kill the
Hang on, finish this
hobgoblins
conversation.
On the plan.
We would have to go.
so they don't open the cages behind us. The portcullis, I mean.
We would have to open the portcullis to be able to get into
To get
there to
to
kill
them.
them.
Does it look like this portcullis leads to the other side of that portcullis, gesturing to the one where we assume there are hell?
They didn't do it.
No.
Can we not just kill them from range?
Poke them both, right?
Fenrir and I could lift the portcullis. We did last time.
I mean, stormy.
We'll make sound.
How
They will
far
know
away
we
are
are
they?
coming. How far away from the portcullis were they?
The
40
closest
feet?
one was 40 feet.
Yeah.
Well, I can get that in the first turn.
Same.
Yeah.
Range spell then.
Yeah, the 2 casters. Well, you 3 could do it from outside portcullis. We can dive through.
Yeah. Okay, so if we just move up to the thing.
You said there was 2, and then 60 feet further on there was 2 more.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, how wide is this corridor as well?
20 feet wide.
20 feet. That's the 4 of us can go. So you and Flint, you and Fenrir.
On the walls, and
Yeah.
we'll go in the centre. Then you lift it, we dart. You guys volley from through the gate.
Okay.
Cool.
How long does enlarge last for?
A minute.
Minute?
I wouldn't waste on 2 hobgoblins.
Or
raising a door.
Have it with a
Potion.
There's only really a D4 extra damage if someone hits.
Oh, it might be an hour because potion.
potion. I think is longer.
Oh, it might be.
I'll quickly check.
Very.
Do you still have the Hat of Disguise? If he gets enlarged, you in the hat make him
1d4 hours.
You'd have to
The kid.
tune to
No
it.
concentration.
1d4 hours.
1d4 hours, no concentration.
Nice.
I might drink this potion.
Yeah, but it might only last an hour.
It's good enough. We can open portcullis and potentially kill a duke with it.
I went over
GG.
that, I think.
Huh?
I didn't want that one.
Really?
As
That's it.
FYI for you guys, it's been about probably 7 or 8 minutes since you've left your long rest.
short rest.
Short rest and have been exploring.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to.
Oh,
I'm probably going to drink the potion in the.
Yeah, fuck
Okay.
it.
I thought it went behind Sam.
So did I.
I see
No,
it. It's right in the middle.
I felt it go
Behind the
down.
bag.
Where are you seeing
Oh
it?
yeah. Buy Evan's bag.
Yeah,
Not
I
even
felt it
bag,
go
Squid's
that
bag.
way.
Oh,
It's
Squid's bag.
right in the middle of the table.
We'll get it at the end. Don't worry about it.
I can't see it.
You guys
It's
won't be
behind
able to
my
see
bag,
it.
that's why.
Orange dice down.
Grey dice down. So
even
stealth
harder to
checks.
see.
Yes, everyone makes
I
stealth
need to
check.
roll mine again.
You can keep yours because you haven't broken stealth.
What's the light level in here?
It's dark. The place you're going into is dark.
That's lovely.
I'll take that one instead. Bastard.
Very quiet.
I want
I'm an asshole.
Hobgoblin.
I'm thinking
How
giant.
quiet are you?
Oh.
Not very.
He's covering it, so I'm saying 1.
Hey, bugger.
We'll wait.
Well, I've got a 27.
I got 20.
Any advances on 20?
31, natural 20.
Nice. Nice. So that's 2, 3, 4.
Well, that's 2 passes, so that might counter out his 2 fails.
So we've got 4 passes at the moment. Did you not want it?
This is funny.
Oh,
Yes.
no, me.
Right, we'll just have to wait until Liam wants to call it.
Yeah.
What did you get?
Shit.
Oh, good. 4, I think.
No. 6.
Better than
Stealth
4.
check.
You rolled a 5.
I rolled a 5 plus 1 on my stealth.
Oh, you've got plus 1.
6. No, minus.
Okay.
Oh, you. Sorry, I looked at your strength.
Yeah. Strength for stealth. Ugh.
I just looked at the wrong thing.
Alton.
27.
Cool. Snap.
6.
Flint.
Natural 20.
Yeah! That's right, he covered it because I saw it and he went, oh no!
We were like, oh, the flint bracket's back.
Brought it up.
Total of 20. Cool.
Yeah.
Sasha.
22.
I stealth for once.
You're actually like
20.
really quiet.
Natural 20.
So this is how you do it.
So that's
Total
4,
of.
31.
We
5,
passed.
6, 7.
I got 6.
Fenrir.
What did
Fenrir
Fenrir
got a
get?
7.
That's fine.
That's 6 successes.
I only have
6 successes, 2
disadvantage.
absolute
fails.
fails.
6 potential successes.
Yeah.
I'm just going to climb on his
Alright,
back
we've
instead.
got, we've
You're
got
the stealthy
4
one.
guaranteed.
You got 7 then, didn't we? 2, 4.
Yeah, 7 even, yeah.
Yeah, I said
2,
7.
4,
You said
5,
six.
6,
I said
7.
7.
Yeah, so 2 guaranteed, 4 guaranteed.
You guys make your way out to the portcullis. They don't notice.
Yes.
They will 1 point off noticing people though.
Jesus Christ. Damn.
What?
That
Off
20
notice to me.
matters. Oh yeah.
That's.
What's they rolled a 19 on there?
They got a total of 19 on
20
their
probably
perception.
helped.
Damn.
That's close. Yeah.
When we get up to the portcullis,
They're good.
I'm gonna pop out that.
Isn't that 20
potion.
2 successes regardless?
Hmm?
Isn't that 20 2 successes regardless of?
Yeah.
Ye-
Yeah, it's a group check.
Yeah,
So
it would be. Yeah.
So we were guaranteed a pass.
So we had 2 guaranteed pass.
Cool. So swords out,
Yeah.
ready to go.
Ready,
Yeah.
yeah.
When hopefully this thing.
Chug my enlargement potion for 4 hours.
Yeah!
Yeah,
You're huge!
4 hours of largeness.
And I'm going to try it.
Get the mushrooms out.
The portcullis. Does that make me a large creature?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I
So
believe-
you would be
I
12
believe-
foot tall.
God.
So now it's
Sorry,
just
14.
you opening the portcullis.
Sorry, you would be 14 foot tall.
Yes.
It's just him opening the portcullis.
We can take
Yeah, Fenrir is at the back.
we can take Fenrir with us with his sword and
You can't fit 3 people side. You can't fit all 4 of you side by side because Flint now
because
takes
now
up
he's
half the
huge.
corridor.
Yeah, but you can just hold the door.
He still takes up half the corridor.
We have to run round him 2 at a time.
That right?
through his legs.
And
Or
then
possibly one person through his legs,
Fenrir,
yes.
Fenrir just comes around.
Preferably him. Cause he
Yeah, I'll just go between his legs.
Cool. So
But yeah.
you've got
It's a good model for this.
I mean, you don't
Flint and
need
mini
that. Come on.
It's Flint and Mini Flint.
we've got Flint.
It looks like he's even holding up a portcullis from here.
Yeah.
Which,
Actually does. Straight on.
Very
Got
useful golem.
Tel'Dryn,
Well, basically
Alton
the thing.
on either side.
I'm directly behind
that's
them.
a good idea.
Not like there.
Yeah, ready to shoot. I'll be behind Alton.
Is it darkness where we're running to as well?
Yep.
Sweet.
I suppose I'll be behind the yeah, those ones, smaller people.
Shall I roll initiative
Still
now?
go there. Cool.
I'm just going to pull out my bow.
Your bow is now out.
Yeah.
I'm
so
assuming you grabbed yours.
I assume
Cool.
you grabbed yours, so.
We're all grabbing each other's.
That's why that's why I was like, oh
Just
damn
like-
it, I'm too far behind because I was going to try and grab yours as a bonus action.
Let's have everybody roll initiative.
Ooh! Ooh!
Nice.
The way that came back.
I rolled a 9.
I might.
Still go before me.
I thought I might
I
get
got an
any
8.
this
I
time.
got 8.
Big bracket.
I thought for a second it's really ahead of me.
Why?
Anyone above 20?
22.
21.
20 on the
I'm
dot.
going first!
I rolled a 9, dude.
I rolled a 12. Yeah, but I beat you.
That's the important thing.
20 to 15.
I got 20 on the dot.
I got you already.
Okay.
I got 20
I didn't know
as
if you
well.
hear me or
I got
not.
20 as well.
My initiative is plus
Wow.
4 plus 5, so.
Fucking hell.
Blimey.
How has he got more? Oh, I've got the jack of all trades.
Oh, wait, no, you got plus 6 initiative, so.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah, so he goes first. This is on initiative because Jack of all trade shit.
That's what gave mine to plus 5.
Right, okay. I thought you meant your dex bonus was plus 5.
No.
Why the fuck do you have 20
No, because
dex?
actually it's done by initiative rather
Right,
than dex.
okay.
Yeah, just.
Why am I drawing
most of the
someone?
time, most of the time, Dex initiative are the same. There are a couple of things that make changes
Yeah.
to that.
Like
Unfortunately,
Like
that's literally half
alert
our party.
and
Like a lot of Gloomstalker.
Yeah, literally half
Swashbuckler.
the party.
Yeah. Over half the party.
From now on,
Okay.
we're definitely just going to
1, 2, 3.
default
Yes,
to
it's
initiative
half
bonus. It'll fix the
Oh,
Oh, you
confusion.
drew with Tel'Dryn. Yeah, Tel'Dryn goes first.
18, by the way.
18. Cool.
I'm not
Because
going
in that
first.
one.
This is not fair.
It's
Small
literally
part-
Okamu's whole thing.
The
What'd you
small
get,
one is
Finn?
going.
Oh, 8.
8.
Whole
Cool.
thing.
What did Andrew get?
12.
Your whole
Okay.
thing in pain.
My character can dish out
So at
some
this point,
damage.
let's be fair, below 10 tends to be the flint bracket.
This will help, 'cause that way everyone will go past through the portcullis and then I can move
Yeah.
out of the way.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just drop it.
Except you've got to open it.
Oh, is this already open?
I shouldn't have opened it,
It hasn't made the
which
check.
is why we rolled initiative.
We roll initiative because you're about to start a combat.
Fair enough.
That's
I
true.
ready my action to run and engage.
I know, we wait to hear. He opens it and then rushes the surprise action.
Okay, cool. So what's everyone doing for their first round?
Wait, would they know we're here?
Yeah,
Oh,
full
no, they
power.
don't.
They don't know you're there. You're all hidden.
How far away are they?
Closest to are 40 feet. Though, to be fair, the only person who can see the ones further but beyond that is.
How far away beyond that are they? Did you say?
Giant size
Gantry.
portcullis, hole about that big.
Giant sized gantry.
I can just put my bow right up to it. It's
Further.
fine.
Gantry.
It's just a corridor past it. It's
Away.
fine.
The only person who can see them is
I can
Tel'Dryn.
stick my hand through it.
Well, I will get out my bow and get ready to attack.
Yeah, I've got my bow.
Cool. So Alton.
Are we just going to shoot them for the first
I
round?
think
Oh,
just
I
shoot
mean,
the first
yeah,
I
one.
can
well,
literally
yeah,
hold
okay,
the action
I'm
until
up.
portcullis is open, right?
It's still 40 feet and only he can make that distance in the first round.
Yeah, but if I hold my move, I can only get 30 foot, which means I'm 10 foot away from them and I can't attack them. Whereas if we attack now, we might drop one.
Yeah.
Whilst we wait to get
Go for
round.
it, yeah.
Would they get extra cover for being behind the portcullis?
No.
Cool,
Okay, good.
attack.
And advantage if you are hidden.
Which is good, because that's 3.
Oh, was that for all of them? All of us?
Yes. Yeah, your first attack is advantage.
That's 20 something. 25.
That hits.
1 on the left.
It's dead.
It really is.
You're rolling 66. Yeah, your minimum damage kills it.
6. Oh, plus I'm on, yeah.
Yeah, so
Well, that was 16,
Well, Hobgoblin
20,
dead.
24, 26,
It can't be revived.
27.
Disintegrated.
it's obliterated. It's so
27.
dead.
The arrow just.
32 points of damage?
Yeah, but it's dead.
It's really dead.
Cool. Bonus action.
Bonus action F.
Yeah, bonus action just. I can't do it.
You can hide, move, hide.
Where are we? I could try and hide behind
Big
Flint. Yeah.
Make stealth check.
Oh!
It's Nathan's number!
You saw that! You saw that! It's a 2 plus 13, so 15 total.
Okay. Tel'Dryn.
I hold my action to shoot.
We've already. He just shot. You can just shoot one.
Oh,
But you can shoot one further away because you're the only one to see the further ones back.
sure, I'll shoot one of them.
Advantage.
18?
Hits.
10.
Still alive.
It's not like 2 hit points.
Doesn't look very good.
Second shot.
Oh god.
19.
Hits. It's dead.
Yeah. And
It was on
then
2 hit
third
points?
shot against another one.
One hit point.
Another one of the faraway ones.
Yeah.
I can remember if they had 11.
Which is the additional shot.
Got crit.
Oh yeah, crit.
It's dead.
So that deals.
Gonzo.
Enough.
Is it more than
20.
It's dead.
It's so dead.
1, 2, 3. Cool. Uriel. No, Sasha. Sorry.
Is there anything left?
Yes.
Yes, there's one
The one
that you
that's
can
40
see.
foot away.
Finish him. Oh,
Is
wow.
that penis?
No.
That's probably going to
see
hit
the
the
number.
13 plus 9.
You hit.
You need to buy more dice now,
Dude,
He's dead.
even with that roll.
that was a toilet roll.
Do you know what? Even minimum damage
it's
it
dead.
died.
It's dead.
Even minimum damage it
Dead.
died, I think. Because G plus 5.
17, 18, 19.
Just on those, the grey die and the red die, it's dead.
You needed one dice that gave you a 2 to kill it.
It's got 11 hit points.
Alright, I don't want to see what I got.
It's dead.
It's already
22
dead.
plus 4, I've fucking
So
rinsed
four
that
of
bastard.
Hobgoblins just
Yeah, for the move.
Basically, there's just this. I'm just like slamming bodies.
Doing anything with your bonus action?
Hiding! With a 18.
Cool.
No, it's darkness. Maybe more.
It's not. Oh, it is.
With a 20, not natural.
Uriel.
I am going to estimate where the next one will be if he goes 50
Sure.
further, and I'm 50 further, and that's I'm going to take the shot.
Go
with
for it.
Very much disadvantage. Did I get
Normal
advantage?
roll.
flat
Normal
now.
roll.
Oh, please kill a prisoner.
10 plus
That was
7.
nearly a crit.
It's just like
Great.
That
That sounds like a hobgoblin.
That sounds like a goblin.
You hear it strike metal,
Oh.
but there's no damage.
Hit the cage.
Do I see it hit the armor?
It goes further than you can see.
Oh, okay.
Just straight down him.
It's past the second pillar.
He really missed.
Slightly to the left, mate.
Snap.
By like
Can't
6.
see any of them, can I?
No.
Like you're
So I took a random shot to
I
them.
mean, I was shooting the ones that were far away. So
Yeah, the furthest
we-
ones that
we
you
got the
couldn't
ones
see.
that
You
were
can
close
see
up.
you can see a
Suppose
total
there's
of
no
4,
harm in
but the
just
corridor
randomly
being
all
firing
day.
to try and hit one of
past
them.
that.
He could have let you see
Say
Send a
again?
fireball down the corridor and see what
Yeah,
happens.
that's what I was thinking. Fire bolts.
No, ball!
No.
lightning
Grenade!
bolt! Lightning bolt!
Hey,
You'll
do
definitely
like
hit them
murdering
100
people.
feet. Bzzzt.
Oh, when you got
No,
your
well,
collateral
all-
damage, it's a
all
perfect
dead.
opportunity.
It's only 5 foot that.
Actually,
Like-
wait. How far do you see?
150.
150. I keep thinking you see 120. Hang on.
Everyone freeze.
Okay, cool. You can see. You can't see 2. You can still see 2 at the middle pillar because 150 means you can see the third pillar.
Which is that I shot them.
Yes, yeah. You said the furthest, so if I didn't forget that you can see 150 feet. So
I would have shot the middle ones then.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you
the
still
ones you shot at.
Okay.
So Tel'Dryn, you did see it ping off. It hit its shield as it was like turning. It happened to get the shield in the way.
Yeah, I'll randomly fire a firebolt down at one of them.
Go for it.
So it's still straight roll.
This is straight roll because your advantage being hidden, disadvantage.
Oh, I
can't see.
did the same thing that my fucking stealth roll did. So that's 2.
So close to it.
Who still has luck points, by the way?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think only.
I'm not
Yeah.
using it on that though.
I do.
Fuck that. No, I don't.
Jump through a roof.
I'm not using it.
Cool.
It's alright, I wasted mine to try and shoot a giant and still missed.
Snap done. Hey, Hobgoblin's
Yeah.
a little surprise.
Oh, that's right,
Fenrir.
Fenrir.
Eldritch Blast. He nearly crit again.
Of course he did, because it's you.
Just a straight roll because he can't
Only
see.
the first one.
Oh right, yeah, I should have done one at a time. That's a miss. That's a miss. That's a 24.
And that one hits.
That is 8 damage. Still alive.
Not looking great though, is it?
No.
Looking a bit
Flynn.
fucked.
I'm going to try to lift up the portcullis.
Make an athletics check. Athletics check with
With
advantage
advantage?
because you're enlarged.
That is a 23.
You're friggin'.
It's in the ceiling now.
It's open. Cool. Alton.
Charge.
1, 2, 3. I'm just going to jog down to the first column, which is 40 foot.
Yes.
And can I see the people at the next one?
Yes. Go for it.
Yeah, I mean, injured one or the non-injured one.
Nice.
Is that advantage or not?
No, because they're looking in the direction
Yep,
you
that's
are
cool.
in.
Yeah, just checking. Is one of them injured?
One of them just got blasted by Fenrir.
I am.
It wasn't there, but I'm just like.
Yeah, I'll take that
No,
one.
there was a little fly.
Cool, what'd you get?
That's a 16.
16 does not hit.
Oh, plus 9.
Oh, right,
Oh.
plus numbers. Okay, yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
It's dead.
It's.
It had 3 health.
Oh, I rolled a 1, so it's still dead, but yeah.
You've got plus something.
Plus 6. Yeah, it's dead.
Tel'Dryn.
I move
Bonus
in
action
slightly,
5, bonus
and then
action 5.
Fire the last
I
one.
move like
Behind what?
The pillar.
Oh, yeah. Like, there's one dude left.
I move like 10 feet in to the left, so I'm in front of Flint,
Yeah.
and then I shoot him once with advantage. 18.
Hits.
Does he get advantage because he can't see him through
I'm
that?
invisible.
Yeah, he's currently.
And second hit is a crit.
It's dead.
It's fucking dead.
Larv.
Very,
So
very
dead.
dead.
16 plus 6 is 22 plus 8. 30 damage.
It's dead.
It's so dead.
3 times over.
It's like dead 3 times over.
Almost.
It's so very close. It's off by like 3 points.
Cool.
Yeah, unfortunately I could only get up to 32.
Oh, it's only off by 1 point then. Is that all of them?
Yeah, that's all of them. They're all dead.
So
I expected that to happen, to be honest.
What are in the cages?
So you have an exploration around the cages.
I wonder if there'll be a
Giant
giant
unit.
trapped in, that's what the keys to. It's like a giant thing captured.
I find the right page.
Be.
Oh, one of the hobgoblins carries a ring of keys.
Oh, excellent. Oh,
There we go. In the cages,
Do they carry anything else?
I just assumed it was a magic item just there,
There.
a ring of keys.
armor and weapons. Nothing really.
Oh, yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, there's a total of
That's why I was
12
thinking,
cages.
Right key that you need
A
for the
total
door,
of
you know.
12 cages.
12 cages.
4 of them are occupied.
This is occupied. Leave us alone.
Are they all just
No privacy.
One contains 5 dwarves.
Oh wow, they're shared cells.
Well,
Yes.
yeah.
It's a tight
Oh.
squeeze.
3 male, 2 female. One of the males is the male that got dragged off and is currently just unconscious.
Hey, you're alive.
We watched, no, it's
Another
not the
one
one that was held
holds
upside down. It's the one who got dragged off a minute ago.
7 rock gnomes. 3
Hi.
male, 4 female.
How many? What? Sorry.
Put him in there.
3 male, 4 female.
Sweet. That sounds like a lot of fun.
The third contains 2 males, 3 humans.
Don't
Sorry,
care if you're exhausted. I'll do the
I got these numbers way wrong. It's 3
Slow
humans,
down.
1 male, 2 females, and the male is unconscious because that was the one that was dragged. And the last one holds 6 orcs.
What?
6 orcs.
Just get to the last one with the keys and just go.
which are armed and armoured.
Yeah.
I just say out the darkness, fuck you in Orcish.
Fair enough.
I second that.
What are you doing in there?
They're still slaves.
Put that on.
Well, they also don't have manacles on.
Yeah.
Fireball myself.
Oh, just like, yeah, just like,
Cool. You kill 6 orcs.
yeah, I shoot one.
Yeah, just like, huh.
You butcher 6 orcs that can't do anything. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Any more?
That's it.
Gladly.
And we just line up and go,
I don't waste bolts. I'm vicious mockery, the fuckers. A bunch.
Fireball all the time.
Over time, orcs die. Whatever.
I boop them.
They get booped.
I'm gonna open the door for the humans and toss the keys to them.
Okay.
How are these somewhat less exhausted than the ones that are outside?
No. Well, you're marginally because they're conscious and can sort of move. Apart from the 2 that are like straight
Past
up
the fuck
gone.
Yeah.
Is there any doors at the end of this corridor?
At the other end, the corridor, the room turns sharply to the left and heads up to another portcullis. And on the other side of the portcullis, you can see another iron gantry. That heads
What's it with
over,
these giants and their bloody gantries?
and a large open space.
Any light? Oh god.
They said they're rebuilding it. They've got about half of it done.
Yeah.
To be recording it, it's got to be in a pretty big room.
Make a very good point.
There are bits of light sort of coming from below more than anything, sort of occasionally lit up sections.
Shall we carry on this way, or go back and kill the orcs and fire giants at the end of the bucket?
Pretty sure we've just killed off the orcs.
the rest
Some of the orcs.
I think we'll go this way.
we should spell the word lol with the orc bodies.
Done. On it.
Yes.
In Orcish.
Yes.
Which is like an 8-letter word.
Might need more bodies.
How many orcs did we kill?
6. It's fine. I can disembowel them. Take some arms off.
We use the hobgoblins as well.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever.
Everyone starts sliding ever so
I say we
slightly
continue
more
this way.
towards evil.
What are you guys doing?
What can we see in the room with the flashes of light?
I think continuing
Told
on
you
to where we were.
I think we're going up to the portcullis and having a look in.
Oh,
Do you wanna-
was it
because
go
you're
over the
invisible.
gantry?
Yeah, sure. I'll go.
Yeah.
Cool.
And he can see the furthest.
That's a 27 on
So
stealth.
you
20
oh,
fair.
27 stuff. Cool. So you make your way up to the portcullis and have a look around, have a look through. You have this iron gantry that is 15 feet wide rather than 10 feet wide. It's bigger than the one in the foundry.
Welcome to my world.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, not 15. The other one's 20. This
sorry.
is 25 feet wide.
Fucking hell, that's a bit bigger.
The
How
other,
big,
other way
sorry?
around. The other one was
25.
I keep forgetting that these squares are 10 feet, not 5 feet.
There you go.
There is to your right an iron staircase as part of the gantry that goes down to the lower floor.
Mm-hmm.
And the gantry carries on to the left around the room. Let's get up the you can see passing across level with you in front of you is the bucket chain.
Okay.
Which is carrying on as it was. There are 4 assault pillars that are spaced around the room to hold the ceiling up. You can see through the bucket chain, sort of slightly above the gantry, to the left and to the right, there are some sort of like crane winch mechanism. There's a total of 4 cranes. The ones to the right are on another separated gantry.
I think you're right, Jordan.
One of them is angled sort of 45 degree out from the rectangular gantry and is directly above a large
The smile
That
slowly
smile,
creeping
yeah.
across Liam's face worries me.
gonna be active.
a large metallic the upper torso of a very large metallic construct. It is the head and torso, made entirely of adamantine.
Is that definitely what I think it is?
That's a safe assumption.
Yeah.
Which is
Well,
being
what other,
supported by this crane and a bunch of other chains linking it up to the various points around the room. The other crane on the same gantry currently has a gauntlet held in its arm, which you can see the gauntlet is
Got 6 gemstones
sort of
in it.
it's about
And a lot of dust.
25-30 feet long
Damn.
and about 10 feet wide. It is
Okay. And how
Okay.
much built? How much built?
the upper torso
Completion.
and the head. Upper
Just-
torso and head, so it's
That's
missing
it.
still a lot of the body. It's only
So I
got
can't
the
walk.
Does any of it seem to have any rods on it?
rods. No. The two cranes to your left, that are on the same gantry system that you are on,
Yeah.
are both pointing in together, and between them you can see a very large adamantine blade
Oh dear.
struck between them. That is from point of the blade until the base of the hilt, 80 feet long.
Oh.
I want it.
So I will make my way back.
Also,
All right.
this is a big room.
But you know what? He's going to stop in a second. We're all going to forget this next week.
You'll do it again.
I will do this all again. On the lower floor, you can see, because it is lit,
Your least favourite phrase.
Right. It's light.
I don't want it.
Just need 2 levels in Warlock, then I'm all good.
a
Darkness.
giant, essentially what looks like adamantine igloo, with a chimney on top and a hatch in the south side.
Which sounds like
It
a-
has the hatch has got a sliding bolt lock, which is big enough to see from the distance you are, which is
That's a big bolt.
it's your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Is this the engine compartment? Sounds like a smelter. almost.
Exactly.
Like a
Do we
big
do we even
smelter.
know if
You
it's
are
like manned or
270 feet away,
I wonder if that was
and
in
you
the
can
scroll.
make out the bolt. Because the hatch it is on is big enough that a fire giant can comfortably walk in and out of it.
Question. We read some scrolls on this. Do we know if the Volundord's a manned piece of mechanical,
Nope.
or is it? It's a sentient.
It's a sentient.
construct?
It's a sentient. It's a
Oh
construct.
fuck!
It's a sentient construct.
Oh shit!
It's slightly big.
Just a little.
Yes.
That's fucking
Is
terrifying.
that everything?
Yeah, you're AI.
Getting there.
That's fucking terrifying.
There is so much in this room. So that
We
dominates the northern side
That's just
of
the
the
north.
floor, which also has above it has another gantry and a room behind that.
Jesus.
And then down on the floor, in front of this large adamantine igloo, are 2 fire giants.
Okay.
Who see you, Ron?
One of them is carrying
That might be warlocks.
an iron maul
270 feet away.
in one hand, and his other hand has got his hands clasped 2 chains that lead out to collars around the necks of 2 hellhounds.
So does he look Dukish?
He looks pretty big. Next to him is another giant, not one you've seen before. About the same size, clad from head to toe in plate mail, carrying 2 large spiked shields.
Everyone just goes done.
Yeah.
Oh look! They'll be horrible,
And at
horrible,
the
horrible.
other end of the hall, you can see the bucket chain going that way.
Do I know what that is?
No.
From reading the,
make a-
the,
make
the
a-
fire
make a-
giant
Yeah,
ship.
Actually, you guys have been reading the
And I'm
scrolls.
also favoured.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
You
guys
probably
been
know
reading-
this.
It's probably in the scrolls. Yeah, that's a fire giant dreadnought.
Okay.
Specifically, they're normally used in a fire giant dreadnought is a fire giant that it hasn't got the strength and ability to create necessary to bring itself up in the ordning. as it would normally through the fire giant, so it can't craft that well. But instead, it's basically given these large shields to help with other giants forging. It moves massive amount of ore and
Coal, I guess.
coal. Yeah, just it moves stuff around with the shields.
So it's basically stronger and it's labourers.
Additionally, they get employed as bodyguards.
Stand. Let my shield protect you.
Yeah.
So I will make my way back to these guys. So the Vonindod's in there,
Oh.
legless.
Well, the kid did drunk. How much was made?
I was like, could a construct get drunk?
What did you say?
We did ask the kid how much of it was built.
We did. We knew it wasn't.
Complete.
As long as those arms can't swing, we should be okay.
Is there any life in its eyes?
Not that I could see.
Hang on. If
And
it
it's
wasn't
back to
built,
you.
was it on the floor or was it being like?
There's 4 cranes building it.
Oh.
The fist alone was.
Blow the cranes up.
Blow a lot of shit up.
Have the whole thing just fall on them.
Also, it looks like our friend the Duke is in there, along with a dreadnought.
What's a dreadnought?
You've read the scrolls of
Oh,
fire.
yeah, okay.
Oh.
Either scrolls have been read or information shared at some
Yeah.
point.
Alright, fair.
Around the campfire, there's nothing
Or
else
on
to
the ship.
read. Yeah.
On the boat.
We could try and drop the
Oh,
Iron
and-
God on top of the giant.
and
That's
two,
what I said.
and 2
If he
hellhounds.
sends fireballs at the cranes, the whole thing just falls.
There's Voltons on the northern end of the room, isn't it?
No, Von and Dodd.
Or is
He's
it
in the
directly
middle
above?
of a big fucking poop.
No time for cold feet now.
I couldn't see any other enemies around there, could I?
No.
But they look to be the only enemies.
I'm sure they're not in there alone. That would be very unusual.
Well, the dreadnought's probably there as protection, and they have the hellhounds.
Yes, but surely
That's
someone
enough.
would be working in there. They wouldn't just be
Maybe
standing
it's off
there.
shift.
Yeah, maybe they just don't have any more pieces right now.
Then wonder what they're doing. Seems odd place to just stand around.
Admiring their handiwork, I suppose.
I guess.
No time for cold feet now, though.
I
Shall
guess
we
we're.
sneak
Wait,
in?
what? Mine always.
Actually, so, Tel'Dryn, what was your perception check when you looked? 23 or 24, wasn't it? 'Cause that's
You
quite
didn't
high.
ask me to roll one.
Actually.
You rolled a stealth check.
Oh, that was right. You rolled a
Yeah,
stealth
pretty
check.
cool.
Which was 27.
Very
Yeah,
quickly,
pretty
make
cool.
a perception check for me as well.
Also huge.
That was pretty high.
25.
Cool. The other thing you noticed, you just caught it as the maul got moved around.
It's the Duke got the maul, right? Yeah.
Yes, the Duke has the maul.
So it is the Duke. Excellent.
You
They're the hellhounds.
see, yeah, there you go, a hellhound. Yeah, you can hear the hound start barking at something.
Probably us.
You just made out on one side of the maul was a door with made of vertical iron bars set 3 inches apart. It's a big maul.
In the mall.
In the maul.
Wow,
and it was
that's weird.
and it was hollow.
That's funny.
He has prisoners inside them.
I've already got like a chicken or something in it.
Oh god.
Cool.
I guess that's where he keeps his conch.
It could be where he keeps his conch.
Alright. So how big was his maul? How big
It's
was his maul?
giant size.
Like a maul, but he held it with one hand.
Scaled for
Well,
giant.
imagine it's only about 2 foot across.
A maul is not 2 foot.
Mauls are sledge are the massive hammers.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking.
Mauls are the two-handed.
Oh, I was
like-
thinking Morningstar.
You
never
were
mind.
thinking Morningstar, the small ball. Yeah, no, Mauls are the big two-handed hammers.
Okay, maybe,
ball's
maybe
like gonna be
4
like
to
that
5
big.
foot then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're big,
And
massive.
maybe 2
things.
foot. What? It could be a
He's
coffin.
building it with one
He's
arm.
building a stone coffin.
Yeah.
I suppose now might be a very good time to drop a big rock on the Duke or the Dreadnought.
Or half a built construct.
Or all 3 of these ideas.
Yes.
I would need to get closer.
Operation Pancake.
They're not beneath the construct.
Yeah.
They're at the other end of the rooms of the construct.
Let's do them both anyway.
I want to drop the thing anyway and destroy it. Seems like a good idea.
I think we should destroy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe not as a weapon. I think
Problem
that's
is,
not gonna work.
if we drop that, it's going to make so much noise that if there's anything surviving, is going to come straight to where we are.
They're coming this
Fuck off
way
the other way.
anyway.
Just go a different way.
Yeah.
We're going to kill everything here.
I have one more level 2 spell. I can pass without trace, and then we can be off.
Yeah. And that's all we need.
And we can be invisible while doing it.
Why do you
Well,
want
some of
to
us.
leave? Pass that trace. Oh, okay.
Can you just cast,
Spells.
just cast invisibility at high
Both
level?
have them.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll pick this up next time.
Yeah, I guess you guys need to make a decision about what you're going to do,
Yeah.
how you're going to do it.
Going guns blazing, don't give a shit.
Well, I mean, that's our usual way of doing things. It's only killed
Featherfall.
some of us. Most of us.
Featherfall,
Most of
right.
us.
Mostly me.
Oh, it's
Mostly
actually
you.
pitiful.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the gantry was 50 feet up again.
That's a big jump.
Well, yeah, my character is the only one that's actually died.
Yeah, that's true. The others just sort of retired.
Yeah.
Or been imprisoned.
Yeah, retired, just not voluntarily.
There's also a staircase going down. You don't have to jump.
Yeah.
Superhero man. Superhero.
You don't have to, but it's so much more fun.
So,
Yes, we will pick up next week, and you guys can make a decision and see what the plan is and how you're going to handle this room.
and we can kill the hellhounds.
Bloody dog.
Let's do that right now.
Don't give him ideas.
He doesn't need ideas.
Boop.
Thank you very much for watching, guys. Stay tuned for the next video. Hopefully we'll see you in it. Bye.